It's not just about remodeling. It's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, SurfPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back. We elevate every space.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold up! Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
It's senior night at Magic City Campus Gymnasium as we put a cap on the WDA regular season tonight. It's a decisive night in the WDA basketball season, especially on the girls' side, as the Legacy Sabers, the opponent tonight for the Minot High Majettes, are in a 3-way tie coming down to the final couple hours of the season, with the Century Patriots and Bismarck Demons in the WDA standings, looking for seeds 2, 3, and 4 in that West Region tournament that will be brought to you here on the PSP Network starting February 29th and running all the way till Saturday, Championship Saturday, March 2nd. Alongside Lacey Lautenschlager, I'm Owen Patterson on the call for this game tonight between Minot High and Bismarck Legacy. The Majettes ranked #1 in the state with a 20-2 record. 15-0 record in West Region play. They look to keep it perfect all the way through the regular season with another home win over the Sabers tonight. Legacy comes in at 16-4. Off a loss against Mandan, which snapped a 7-game winning streak a couple nights ago. A 47-56 loss to the Braves in Mandan's final game at Mandan High School. I'd like to welcome in my color commentator for the first time, Lacey. Welcome to PSP Network.
Hey, thank you. It's good to be here. I don't know about you, Owen, but I'm really loving the pep band tonight.
Oh, we get to hear it every night. We're pretty used to it here. They do a good job. As you see some of their top bass players there on your screen. And we're going to welcome you into the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show with timely services that won't slow you down and no appointment needed. It's a stay-in-your-car drive-through oil change that will take about 15 minutes at any of the Valvoline Instant Oil Change locations in Minot and Bismarck. You can also find out what they do online at VIOC. Well, taking a look at this matchup, this is one of the top matchups in the West Region. Minot High, they've been running away with that #1 seed all year. Secured it a couple weeks ago, their first regular season West Region title since 2014-15. It's a season that's been pretty much all success and all gas, no brakes for Jason Schwartz's team.
Yeah, Minot High has been at the top all season long, but one thing I think we all know about the WDA is that you can never count anyone out. And I think Legacy's coming in tonight. They're going to be hungry for a win. They're going to want that #2 spot. And they're going to be looking to bounce back from that loss in Mandan.
Yeah, it's all about the Sabers tonight. Can they upset Minot High? And that'll set them up in a position to take home the #2 seed in the West Region tournament next week. Let's take a look at the West Region standings brought to you by Shields. Shields of Minot and Bismarck bring you the Player of the Week each week on the PSP Network social media platforms. There you can nominate a player or vote for this week's Player of the Week. Shields of Minot and Bismarck are proud to support the PSP Network's mission of promoting local athletes. Minot High, like we said, they've already got the #1 seed. They'll be atop the bracket next weekend in Bismarck at the Bismarck Event Center. 2, 3, and 4, it's all a mix right there. They're all tied. Bismarck High, Century, and Legacy. They will battle it out tonight in 2 games, all on the same network. The Demons and Patriots squaring off at the Carl Gard Gymnasium, also on the PSP Network. Mandan and St. Mary's, they know what seeds they're going to be, numbers 5 and 6 respectively. Dickinson, Williston, and Jamestown, the last 3, also an interesting mix here as Dickinson takes on Jamestown tonight. The loser of that game will be in the play-in. The winner gets a bye to Bismarck to be the 7 seed in the West. Williston with 2 wins in their last 4 games. Pretty amazing run by the Coyotes at the end of the year. They are the 8 seed currently. And that's where they'll stay depending on the results of the matchup between Dickinson and Jamestown. You look at the standings, is that how you kind of expected things to play out this year, Lacey?
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of people expected Minot to be that #1 seed. But those Bismarck teams in Mandan always put together tough teams, so they're always going to be in the mix. But yeah, I think it's gone pretty much how people would have expected it to.
Well, the standings will be final after tonight's matchup between Legacy and Minot High on the PSP Network. We'll have more of the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show after this commercial break.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Jersey Mike's slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The
Danny. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Welcome back into the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show ahead of tonight's final regular season matchup in the WDA. We move into our Northern Plains Heating and Air keys to the game. Northern Plains Heating and Air has over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts. As a factory authorized dealer for AeroSeal, there's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains. Find them online at northern-plains.com. For Minot High, it's senior night. Presley Bennett and Avery Lundy, the two seniors. Lundy missed a significant part of the season with an injury. She's back and playing more and more minutes every night, it seems. And Presley Bennett, another reliable option, one of many from the three-point line for Minot High. How about highlighting two of those players in their final home game here at Minot?
You know, it's nice to see Lundy back. She's been playing since the 8th grade. I think she was pulled up, and I have to say, I just am really impressed with her. I don't think you're going to find a tougher kid out there. And, you know, being a senior and being injured and, you know, missing out on volleyball and now missing out on basketball and just, you know, trying to overcome that. And just to see her out here it's good to see her out here. I think there's a reason that everybody cheers so loud for her when she steps on the floor.
Absolutely. For Legacy, it's their 6'3" junior center, Brooklyn Felkley, averages 14 and 9 a game, shooting 57% from the field. The South Dakota State commit. She was also injured for a little bit in the month of January and early February. She's back, and the Sabers are happy about that for sure.
For sure. I mean, she's just such a strong presence inside, and you know, she's a junior. She's already committed to South Dakota State. So, yeah, they need her.
Legacy in the regular season matchup dropped the game to Minot at home, 52-60. The Sabres shot 0 for 11 from three-point line. You got to figure that's a stat that they're going to want to improve if they want to pull off the upset this time around.
Absolutely.
For Minot High, they are on an offensive tear lately. In the month of February, the Majettes have scored 81.5 points per game, and in their last two games against two of the most storied programs we have in the state, Century and Davies, they've knocked down 23 threes. That's a very skewed stat line between the two teams. Could that make a big impact between the two sides tonight?
You know, of course it does. Minot can shoot the lights out, and one of the things that the Majettes do best is they put the ball in the hole. They can score. I think they're averaging close to 80, high 70s, 80 points a game throughout the season. And any one of those girls can step onto the floor and start draining threes.
This broadcast on the PSP Network is brought to you by Minot State University. The best way to protect your future is to create it. With over 100 areas of study at Minot State, you'll earn the degree for the career you desire, with more than 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continuing their education. MSU grads get jobs, period. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. One more final timeout in our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. We'll have the starting lineups, senior night presentation, and of course tip-off. Here from Magic City Campus Gymnasium, you're watching High School Hoops on the PSP Network.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
Place like the country club. 18 holes of immaculate golf, along with golf simulator, PGA staff, club fitting and lesson, driving range and practice green, pro shop, delicious food, endless fun in the pool, and activities for the whole family. Learn more and become a member today.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
It is a packed house here at the Magic City Campus Gymnasium for the final regular season game of the year, and for good reason. A much anticipated matchup between two top 5 teams. Let's quickly take a look at this week's poll, the Division AA rankings. It'll come out again tomorrow following the results of today's action. Minot High tops the charts at number 1, Red River at 2. They're a pretty scary team, the defending state champions. Davies at 3, Legacy, the Sabers, ranked 4th at 16-3. West Fargo Horace at 5, and then Century receiving votes. They are not in the top 5. Pretty crazy to see our rankings without the Patriots in it.
It's definitely been a long time.
All right, we are about to get things started here. We'll send it down to our public address announcer for the pregame ceremonies and national anthem.
First, the cheer team. Laylee Rivera, accompanied by Stephanie Rivera. Laylee's favorite cheer memory was clean sweeping her first state competition with Minot High. Leilani Hamani, accompanied by Marissa Chavez. Leilani's favorite cheer memory was trying to do a shoulder sit on Lana and falling backwards. Janaya Jones, accompanied by her mother, Shavana Jones, and sister, Olivia Jones. Janaya's favorite cheer memory was getting to hang out with Leilani and Haley at all of our cheer competitions. Isabella Roll, accompanied by her grandparents, Pamela Albright and Floyd Roll. Isabella's favorite cheer memory was walking off the competition mat for the last time, knowing we won everything this year. Kennedy Scheib, accompanied by mom, Tina Newberry, and dad, Tristan Scheib. Kennedy's favorite cheer memory was winning 3 state titles at her last competition. Isabella Eckert, accompanied by mom Tracy Eckert and dad Daniel Eckert. Isabella's favorite cheer memory was cheering at state football. Haley Myers, accompanied by mom Shannon Myers and dad Josh Myers. Haley's favorite cheer memory was winning her first state title with the team. Now, our senior basketball players. Presley Bennett. Presley is the daughter to Carrie and Jason Bennett. Presley plans to attend college, but is undecided where and what she will major in. Presley has been playing basketball since the 1st grade. Her advice for future athletes is it goes fast, so enjoy every moment. Presley's favorite basketball memory are the summers spent together as a team in Wyoming and Indiana, along with winning a state championship. Presley would like to thank her family and friends for all their support over the years. She would also like to thank her coaches and teammates for pushing her to be her best and never losing confidence in her over the years. Presley Bennett. Number 22, Avery Lundy. Avery is the daughter of Jennifer and Mitch Lundy. She will attend Bismarck State College, where she will play basketball and softball. Avery will major in nursing. Avery has also been playing basketball since the 1st grade. Her advice for future athletes is to never take anything for granted. Avery's favorite basketball memory is all the hotel nights, along with winning a state championship her sophomore year. Avery would like to thank all of her family and her coaches and teammates for the support, along with the Minot High athletic training team. Number 22, Avery Lundy.
All right, bring it up. Come on. Someone's got to call a play. All right, let's go. I right, zoom, spider 2, Y banana. You don't like that one? Okay. I right, 40 power? No. You don't want that one either? All right, go kick off. Get out of here. Let's go.
First Western is your independent community bank with all the online conveniences you want and an experienced team you can count on.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Whether you need wealth management? Wealth management is a multifaceted offering that should provide opportunities for growth and security. At BNC National Bank, we pride ourselves on putting your priorities first and providing practical, objective financial advice. Our team can help you assess your goals and take stock of your assets to determine whether wealth management is right for you. Speak to a member of our team today to learn more.
right, it's about time to play basketball. Let's first, though, run through the starting lineups for tonight's matchup, beginning with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Legacy Sabers. With the 5'6" junior guard, number 14, Whitney Welk. 5'10" senior guard, number 12, Hallie Severson. 5'10" senior guard, number 15, Aaliyah McPherson. 5'9" senior guard, number 13, Callie Donauer. And the 6'3" junior center, number 34, Brooklyn Felkley. For head coach Jim Petrick, finished third at the West Region Tournament last year, 6th in State A, losing the 5th place game to Minot High. They lost to the Majettes already in this regular season at home, 52-60. Nearly had an upset bid against Minot High, but their region record currently sits at 11-4, the same as Century and Bismarck, the 3 teams vying for the 2nd seed at the WDA tournament next weekend at the Bismarck Event Center. For the Minot High Majettes, at home for the final time this season, they will go with a 5'8" sophomore guard, number 2, Maggie Fricky. 5'9" senior guard, number 21, Presley Bennett. 5'9" senior guard, number 22, Avery Lundy. 5'7" junior guard, number 24, Peru Lamore. And the 6'3" sophomore forward, number 30, Lily Bell. Head coach for the Majettes, Jason Schwartz, the number 1 team in the state. They've been there a long time, and for good reason. The Majettes have a 20-2 overall record, 15-0 in West Region play. They secured their first regular season WDA title since 2015, a week ago. They will be the number 1 seed at that WDA tournament. Again, they have been rolling through the month of February, getting hot at the right time once again with 80-point games in 6 of their last 7 outings. They've averaged 81 a game in the month of February. Safe to say Minot High, they are as advertised.
They are. They seem to be peaking at the right time, and I think we all know how important that is going into WDA.
Legacy in the road black uniforms, gold letters and numbers outlined in white with the gold trim. Minot High in the home whites, maroon and gold letters and numbers, maroon and gold trim. Legacy will go from right to left on your screen. Minot High from left to right. We're about to get underway. That was your Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show with timely services that won't slow you down and no appointment needed. It's a stay in your car drive-through oil change. It'll take about 15 minutes at any of Valvoline Instant Oil Change locations in Minot or Bismarck. You can also find out what they do online at VIOC.com. Bell versus Felkley for the tip. And we're going to try that one again. Not everybody ready. We had this issue last time, too. All right, for real, getting us underway from the Magic City. Tip-off won by the Sabers. This is Severson with a cross-court pass to Donauer to the near side corner, and Aaliyah McPherson dribbles back up to the middle, now attacks the right block, kick out to Welk, gives it right back to McPherson, pulls the trigger on a 3 from the far side corner, and the Sabers get things started, 3-0 lead.
McPherson was actually out the last time Minot and Legacy matched up. I believe she was sick.
The Jets on offense for the first time today. This is Lamore with the pass to Bennett. Sabers applying a lot of pressure there outside the 3-point line. Bell pulls the trigger on a long 3. That one goes in. They're trading 3-pointers to begin the first quarter. It's 3 apiece, first half. Donauer steps inside the 3-point line, swishes that one too. The offense is not missing early on. A 5-3 lead for the Sabres on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Just over a minute played. Fricky, lob pass to Lamore. Gonna drive. Pass fake, got open, spun around, shot it from mid-range. Peru Lamore ties things at 5.
It looks like Legacy's trying a little different defensive approach this time around. Last time they were in kind of a box and one or a diamond and one, and I know that Bell was a little slow to score in the first half against them the last time, but now it looks like they're in a 2-3.
Bell was slow to score, and that game is still finished with 29. A couple of missed shots, but an offensive rebound by Lily Bell. It'll stay with the Majettes. Pulls up from inside the paint. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound for Legacy. That's Callie Donauer. McPherson lobs it into Felkley, her first touch, and one for Brooklyn Felkley as Bell was trying to block it but got there too slow. Brooklyn Felkley to the Serve Pro free throw line with 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians using advanced technology. It's Serve Pro. Felkley's one and only free throw attempt on this trip is good. It's a three-point play. Legacy goes up 8-5. Fricky to Knutson, who checked into the game at the break. Yves Knutson, one of the top three-point shooters in the region at a 44.3% mark. Lamore picked up her dribble, gets it away to Fricky, 10 on the shot clock. Fricky, couple of fakes, and now cross-court pass to Bennett. Presley Bennett for three from the near side wing. Off the rim, no good. Sabres with the rebound, chance to add to their lead, make it a two-possession game. McPherson going to take it herself right in front of the free throw line. It's good, and the Sabres offense is hot to get things going. 15-17 remaining in the first half. Legacy 10, Minot 5 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Ryan Family Dealerships timeout on the floor called by Minot as they try and regroup down 5.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
For 50 years, Ryan has been a trusted name for car buyers in western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. Coach Schwarz with the first timeout. The Jets have 4 remaining, trailing by 5. Into the offensive set, it's Fricky and Lamore playing catch. Bell at the free throw line, back out to Maggie. Fricky puts up a 3, and that's her first points of the game. Second triple for the Jets makes it a 2-point game. Knutson jumped the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Sabres as Donauer and Knutson were fighting for possession of the Jets basketball. Fricky with an opportunity to slow down the pace. Gonna give it to Lamore once again. Back to Bell at the volleyball line. Fricky, long 3 from the other side. That's good as well. Like we said in the pregame show, 3-point shooting making a difference early on. Felkley faces up the defense. Gives it off to Whitney Welk, the top 3-point shooter for the Sabres. Lob to the corner. This is Donauer looking for Felkley inside. Stolen away by Bell. The Jets with the lead for the first time, looking to extend it with 14 minutes remaining first half. Bell still ball handling, gives it to Lamore. Felkley gives her a lot of space to take the 3 in and out. Offensive board, Yves Knutson. Minot with an extended possession. Here's Fricky. She's going to go to her right. It's a screen from Bennett. Back to the left. Fricky. One-handed pass to Lamore on the near side. Lamore drive and kick to Yves Knutson in the corner. Turns down the shot. Gives to Lily Bell. Contested 3 on the way. It looked like it went in, but it was short. Rebound stripped away by Hallie Severson. Up the floor to Welk. Now back to Severson on the fast break. Sabres take the lead right back 12-11. Bennett for 3. Rolls around and goes in. Presley Bennett, the 3rd different Minot player to hit from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and I think you're seeing Minot being Minot there.
The Jets go back in front 14-12, their largest lead of the game. Felkley long 2 from the corner, overshot the rim, rebound by Knutson. Fricky runs the point guard for Minot High to Bennett in the corner from the other side. Not the same result. Rebound tracked down by Severson. Sabres pushing the tempo on the fast break. Felkley wanted a foul. Offensive board cleaning it up was Hallie Severson. It's a tie game at 14, and Coach Petrick for Legacy still asking, how is there not a foul there, despite getting 2 points nonetheless. Bell lost the ball, keeps it after a steal attempt from Welk, and hits the three. 17-14. Number 14, Welk, missed the shot from in the lane. Now it's the Majets running the fast break. Fricky to Knutson for two. And we're going to get a Ryan Family Dealerships timeout called by the Legacy Sabers. 19-14 lead for the Majets on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. With specialized training and technology, nobody knows your vehicle better than the certified techs at Ryan Family Dealerships. No matter what kind of vehicle you own, you can trust your repairs to Ryan. Back in 30 on the PSP Network.
Property owners in Bismarck and Minot seek transformation. ServPro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling, it's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
Well, earlier on, Brooklyn Felkley had a layup attempt missed. The Sabres still got points off of it, but the Sabres fans looking for a foul call, as well as Coach Petrick. Maybe just goes to the competitive spirit of these two sides.
Yeah, and I know he wasn't very happy about the no call, but I think we just need to expect a pretty physical game between Bell and Felkley.
Sabres trailing by 5. It's the largest deficit so far. We've just played a hair under 6 minutes, 33 combined points. These are two teams that they can score better than almost anybody in the region. Minot High, West Region, leading 76.4 points per game. Legacy at 64.7, still ranks pretty high in the region. Back to the action following the Sabres timeout. It's Legacy basketball. Welk will give it to Abby Berman, who checks in the game for the first time. Back to Welk. Also in is Marley Falcon. Welk blocked on the shot attempt by Eve Knutson. Knutson with a couple rebounds and a nice defensive play there, having a solid first half. She's going to try to take it all the way to the rack, but it's poked away by Severson. They'll stay with the Majets underneath their own basket. Everett DeShaw off the bench for Minot High, as is Kinley Barch, who has the basketball right now. Over to DeShaw. The Bell missed the shot over McPherson. Remains 19-14 in favor of Minot High. Back cut to Severson. Will shoot it right away. Maybe could have taken a few more steps toward the basket. Missed the shot. Bell with the board. Try to get it to Lely posting up, but it was knocked away. And trying to recover the loose ball, Berman. She traveled, so it will stay with Minot High on their side of half court.
Yeah, and I think with Falkley out of the game, you've got to be looking inside to Lely.
6'3" sophomore forward Lily Bell, averaging 25 and 11. It's a double-double every single night. Coming off of a 38-point performance against Fargo Davies. There's Eve Knutson for two.
Eve Knutson has been playing with some confidence the last couple of games. She had the first 12 points against Century, and she's starting to really come alive here at the end of the season.
Lundy threw that loose ball back into play off of a Sabres player. So Minot with the basketball. A scoreless possession for Legacy, who finds themselves down 7 at the 10:33 mark in the first half. This broadcast on the PSP Network brought to you by Prestwich Orthodontics, specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages. Offers 0% financing and free consultations, virtual or in office. Check them out at minotbraces.com. Knutson dribbles back up to the middle, gives it to Kinley Barch. 15 on the shot clock, 10:17 left first half. Lamore hands off to Fricky, dribbling to the middle. Now resets over to Carew Lamore on the near side. Lamore steps into the lane, puts a shot up over Felkley. Now Felkley in for Legacy, Bell out for Minot High. Donauer calls out the play, relaying it from Coach Petrick. Give it to her right, and Falcon lobs it in for Felkley. Couldn't hang on to it. Now throws it back into play as she was falling out of bounds. We're going to get a jump ball going the other way to Minot High. Barch back to Fricky. Billy Barch once again. 4 out, 1 in. Well, really 3 out, 2 in as Bennett runs short corner. Fricky, step back 3. No good. Rebound, Brooklyn Felkley. Team leader in rebounds with 8.7 a contest. We've got a foul against Fricky. Second team foul. DeShaw and Bell back in for Minot. Welk and McPherson check back in for the Sabers. .9:13 remaining in the first half. Magic Towing intermission report comes up next here on the PSP Network. Severson stuck. Gives it to McPherson, running out of room on the sideline, but a foul called against Carew Lamore is going to get Legacy out of trouble. Severson inbounds to Whitney Welk, 5'6" junior guard. Fricky tried jumping into the passing lane. Donauer keeps it. Threw it out of bounds. Last touch by the Majets. 19 seconds remain on the shot clock. Welk gets the inbounds pass once again. It's a screen from Severson. Goes back to the left. DeShaw tips it out of bounds one more time. Two seconds to shoot. Step back 3 from Donauer off the rim. Missed it. Rebound chased down offensively by Aaliyah McPherson. They'll stay with Legacy. Trying to snap a long scoreless streak here in the first half. Who touched it last? Minot High did. Well, Legacy hasn't scored a bucket in a couple minutes now. What do they need to do offensively?
You know, I think they've just got to find somebody with a little bit of spark here, make a basket. They've got to score on this possession.
Opportunity for Donauer. She missed it. Another offensive rebound. A third
but
opportunity.
They're getting opportunities.
Third opportunity for Legacy, and now Donauer will go to the Serve Pro free throw line, looking to get 2 easy points. Specializing in fire and water cleanup and restoration, it's Serve Pro. Sabres 1 for 1 at the free throw line in this first half. Donauer makes it 2 for 2. Our third point of the first half makes it a 6-point game once again. Second free throw attempt also goes in for Callie Donauer. 21-16 the score on the BNC Bank scoreboard. With locations throughout North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona, BNC National Bank provides you with banking and wealth management services for your business and family. We've got a foul after the missed 3 by Eve Knutson. It's going to go against the Sabres. That's their first of the first half. Called on Felkley.
You know, and I think one of the important things, too, for Legacy is they're going to have to get those rebounds. They can't give a team like Minot second and third chances to score.
Offensive rebound there by Bell. Outreaches everybody in the Legacy defense. And then a fadeaway shot from the free throw line falls. Bell with 8 first half points. Majets go back up by 7. Welk hands off to Marley Falcon. Kick out to Welk on the 3-point line, working against Knutson. We're going to get a foul here on Bennett. A little greedy there, going for the steal. Donauer will inbound to McPherson. Felkley hands off to Aaliyah McPherson with 15 on the shot clock. McPherson going to drive into the middle, puts up an underhand shot. Missed it, but the offensive rebound eventually collected by Falcon. Another offensive board by the Sabres. 3 chances there at points. Sabres get 0. Bennett back to the Deshaw. Everett Deshaw misses from downtown. Rebound travels out of bounds. Sabre basketball. 6:49 left in the first half. 23-16 lead for Minot High. This broadcast brought to you by Roger Ward Moving and Storage, proudly helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. Find them online at rogerwardmovingandstorage.com to schedule a move or to find a quote. Roger Ward Moving and Storage. Sabres with possession. McPherson driving again. She has been attacking the hoop all evening. And McPherson makes that layup. She's up to 7 points. Fricky with the basketball. The Jets with a 5-point lead. Lundy trying to increase it. She does. Avery Lundy. 6 first half threes by the Majets. Severson out to Welk. Shot fake. Now she's going to drive into the middle. Shot over Bell, off the glass and in. For Whitney Welk. Ryan Family Dealership's timeout. Which team called it? Legacy will take it right after the points. 26-20 lead for the Majets. It'll be a 30-second break. Quick break here on the PSP Network. Stick around. 5:57 left in the first half.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Well, it was all offense early on in this first half, but some poor shooting lately and some good defensive stands. Kind of the way these games have gone recently. A lot of offense, a lot of defense. Find that middle ground here at the end of the first half, hopefully. Majets with the basketball. Sabres with 3 timeouts remaining. So that zone defense, long pass from Lundy to Knutson. Eve Knutson for 3. Make it 7 first half triples for the Majets as they lead 29-20.
They're really doing a good job of moving the ball around tonight.
Welk misses the 3. Rebound Felkley. It stays with Legacy. Welk jump stop at the free throw line. Severson tried to feed Felkley. It was tipped right back to her. Eventually it gets to Aaliyah McPherson, also off the mark. That rebound collected by Minot's Avery Lundy. Quick passing up the floor. Fricky to the near side. Lundy, another 3. That one off to the left and straight out of bounds. In about 5 minutes, we've got the Magic Towing intermission report. Remember their phone number, 701-509-4011. There's no job too big or too small for Magic Towing. Thank you for joining us tonight, the final night of the WDA basketball regular season on the PSP Network. Felkley long 2, swishes it. That was a really nice looking shot.
Yeah, that is one thing about Felkley. She has she's great inside and she has that nice mid-range game too.
7-point lead for Minot High. Bell trying to do the same off the front of the rim. Legacy with the rebound. It's Severson. Tries to get it up to Welk. Poked away by Fricky. Rolls out of bounds. And after consideration between the officials, it should be Legacy. Oh, no, it's Minot High ball. Now they got it. Sabres will inbound in the corner on their side of half court, trailing by 7 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Get it into Hallie Severson. Out of Everett Deshaw. Keeping it on that side of the court are the Sabres. Now to the near side, and Welk fires for 3 and sinks it. Whitney Welk with 5 first half points. Legacy's got it down to 4. Short corner, Bennett to Bell, wide open on her way to the basket, and a left-handed layup. Bell, our first player in double figures. McPherson with a pick and roll to Severson. Shot over, Lely goes in. Severson with 6. Now the offense is working well once again. Bell for 3. Steal by Fricky in the backcourt. One-on-one with Falcon. Falcon with the steal. Had her heel on the baseline, so it'll be a turnover, but nice defensive play holding her ground by Marley Falcon. Berman and Donauer check back in for the Sabres. Inbounds pass is a lob to Maggie Fricky. Over to Barch on the 3-point line. Drives into the lane, spins around Welk, but no shot because she took too many steps. First half is just 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in it. Legacy with the ball, trailing by 4, 31-27. McPherson to her left, now back to the right, pass to the middle of the court. Hallie Severson. The definition of a mid-range shot right in the paint. And then gets called for the foul, going for a steal. Second team foul on the Sabres. Knudsen in for Barch. Inside of 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Deshaw on the pass from Fricky. Gives it to Bell at the top of the key. Guarded by McPherson. Skip pass to Everett Deshaw on the assist from Fricky.
It's been a pretty balanced scoring effort for the Majettes. They've got 7 girls that have got their name in the book.
34-29 advantage for the Majettes. Donauer carried it, turnover. During our Magic Towing intermission report, we'll have a score update from Bismarck for all you Sabres fans tuning in. An important day in the WDA. Bennett to Fricky into Bell. Through 2 defenders. Nice finish by Lily Bell. Two minutes left in the first half. 36-29 advantage for Minot High. McPherson dribbling. Bounce pass to the middle. And Berman. Over to Welk. She's going to try and drive past Fricky to no avail. Working around the 3-point line of McPherson. Reverses course. 5 on the shot clock. Berman, shot fake for 3. Gathers the loose ball as the shot clock expires. Abby Berman puts in her first points of tonight's game. Fricky dribbling, spinning into the lane. Foul call against Hallie Severson. That'll be her second personal, third team. Maggie Fricky to the Serve Pro free throw line. First trip to the Serve Pro free throw line for the Majettes today. With 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians, it's Serve Pro. First one's good by Fricky.
You know, Fricky just does such a good job of getting to the basket. And it's almost like if she doesn't make the layup, she'll get free throws, and she's an 80% free throw shooter, so she'll get some buckets in regardless.
Offensive rebound by the Sabres, and Severson stripped away. A turnover forced by the Majettes. inside of 60 seconds. Still to play in the first half. Fricky dribbling through the defense, stopping inside the lane, and sinking the two-pointer. Severson keeps it with the Sabres, puts up a shot, missed it, rebound by Bennett. Bell will bring it across the half-court line. 37 seconds remain on the clock. 11.5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hands off to Deshaw. Deshaw goes left to the elbow, stops, back out to Fricky. Collects a bounce pass between the legs, sets up for three. Maggie Fricky's on fire. Shot clock off here for Legacy. Falcon out to McPherson, into the lane, dumps it off to Felkley, blocked from behind by Deshaw. The last second shot by Severson is no good, but she's fouled. What a play by Deshaw.
Calls on number 10, Amber Deshaw. First personal, 16 foul.
She's the one called for the foul. Severson misses the first free throw. She's the top free throw shooter for the Sabres at 76% from the line. Goes 1 for 2.
Don Howard and Welk back for the Sabres.
Do one final shot in the first half for the Majettes. They'll roll it into Fricky with 3 seconds remaining. He's going to stop at the half-court line and put one up. Almost banked it in, but Maggie Fricky with 7 late first-half points extends the Minot High lead to double figures. Magic Towing intermission report coming up on the other side of this commercial break.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
When it comes to your car, you need someone you can trust. Someone who cares about your safety, your budget, and your peace of mind. At Trusted Tire and Auto, trust is more than just a word. It's at the heart of everything we do. We're a local business, owned and operated by people who live and work in this community. And we believe that by building relationships based on trust and care, we can make our community a better place to live and drive. Trusted Tire and Auto, where trust, care, and community meet on the road.
When it's time to choose your team, you want to pick the best.
I pick Carson Wentz. I pick Hunter Lipke.
Where'd you come from?
I was in football just like you.
Always choose people you know and trust for your team, like your community bankers at First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Welcome into the Magic Towing halftime report. Remember their number, 701-509-4011. There's no job too big or too small for Magic Towing, serving Western North Dakota. The score at the half, Minot High 43, Legacy 32. Taking a look at our individual scoring, it's Lacey Lodgeslogger.
So, Owen, the Majettes had 9 3-pointers in the first half. Maggie Fricky had 3 of those. She had the hot hand to lead all scorers with 13. Lily Bell had 12. Eve Knutson added 7. Presley Bennett, Avery Lundy, and Everett Deshaw each had 3, and Carew Lamore had 2 to give the Majettes 43. Hallie Severson led the Legacy Sabers with 9, followed by Aaliyah McPherson with 7. Brooklyn Felkley and Whitney Welk each had 5. Callie Donauer had 4, and Abby Berman had 2 to give the Sabers 32.
43-32 score of the break. Not just looking at the score, but the overall X's and O's, Lacey. What did you see in that first half?
Well, one thing that stands out to me is that Legacy just cannot give up those rebounds. They cannot give Minot High those extra chances to score. And then on the offensive end, I think they just need to keep attacking the basket. They haven't been real hot from the outside, but it seems like when they put the ball on the ground and they go hard to the basket, that's working for them. They're getting to the free throw line. They're making some baskets. They're a real aggressive team on defense, so they'll do their thing on defense. Minot High, they're just so hot this first half, and it's nice to see Minot High starting out a game really hot. Sometimes they can come out a little slow. but I mean, they're just so solid offensively that things usually turn around somewhere. You know, if it's not Maggie or Lily, it's Presley or Eve. I mean, there's just always somebody for Minot that can score, and I think that's what gives teams trouble.
Once Minot High took the lead there in the first half, they held it the whole way through. Legacy brought it back down to 5, but then Maggie Fricky put in the last 7 points of that first half. How big do you think that is to keep the momentum on Minot High's side when the Sabers were almost there?
That is big. I think against a team like Legacy, you've got to go in strong at halftime. I know the last time they played them down in Bismarck, it was a 1-point game going into halftime down there, and you know, they won only by 8 points. I think you just got to keep your foot on the gas.
Score update from around the region down in Bismarck. The Bismarck High Demons have a 29-18 lead at the half against Century. Again, that one's big because Legacy, Bismarck High, and Century all tied for second place in the West Region standings coming into today's action. Legacy with a win can lock up the number 2 seed. However, they trail by 11 at the break. So if results hold right now, Bismarck High gets the 2 seed, Legacy the 3, and Century the 4, but still a long way to go tonight. The Sabers, obviously, that's the one thing on their mind today, win and pick up those seeds. What do you think that halftime message was by Coach Petrick to his team?
You know, I think they just have to come out, stay aggressive, keep their head in the game, keep attacking the basket, and eventually they're going to get some of those shots to fall too. I mean, they're such an athletic team, and they're skilled.
All right, that does it for our Magic Towing Intermission Report. Quick break, and we'll be back with the second half here on the PSP Network.
There is no place like the Country Club. 18 holes of immaculate golf, along with Golf Simulator, PGA staff, club fitting and lesson, driving range and practice green, pro shop, delicious food, endless fun in the pool, and activities for the whole family. Learn more and become a member today.
Second half will get started with the Sabers on offense. The road black uniforms, Minot High in the white. Minot High with the lead, 43-32 as we get the second half underway. Second half starters for the Sabers, Donauer, Welk, Severson, Felkley, and McPherson. Minot High, Lamore, Knutson, Fricky, Bell, and Bennett. Felkling hands off to Callie Donauer. She's going to put up a 3. Missed it. Fricky with the rebound. Legacy unable to cut into the deficit on their first second half possession. Sabers go back on defense. Looking for a stop. Fricky off to Lamore. Bell right to the basket. Nice pass from Lamore as well. Credit her with the assist. And Bell with her 14th point of the contest. Lob inside to Felkley, working against Lamore. And that's where the foul is going to be called. Carew. That's her third personal already, so Lamore in foul trouble with 17:21 remaining in the game.
I must have missed one. I only had her down for 2.
McPherson missed the layup. Felkley tried to go up for the second chance bucket, but Bell denied that effort. Lamore brings it across the half-court line for the Magi. Fricky to Knutson. She's going to dribble into the middle and into the lane. Short corner, Lamore out for Fricky for 3. End of the first half with 7 straight points. Offensive board by Knutson. One of the points you made at halftime. Legacy's got to control the rebounding for Minot on offense. Bell to Lamore for 3. 48-32 lead now for the Midgets. McPherson goes left into the lane, finish with a left hand, no good. Felkley, another second chance opportunity and a third. Felkley is fouled. She'll go to the Serve Pro free throw line for 2 shots, 1 for 1 on the night.
Number 30, Lily Bell. Second personal, second team foul. Felkley to shoot 2.
Felkley's first free throw coming up on this trip to the Serve Pro free throw line. It's good. Sabers' first points of the second half make it a 15-point game. This broadcast on the PSP Network brought to you by Planet Pizza. There's no pizza like it. Call now at 701-852-1700 and get your order in. Serving the Magic City for over 25 years. Valvoline makes both free throw attempts. 34-48, the Sabers trail. Bennett to the top. Fricky to Lamore. Trying to get it inside the bell. Knocked away by Severson. Able to pick up the loose ball is Halley. The 5'10" senior guard for Legacy. Leads the team in steals. Now tries to get 2 more points. No good. Rebound by Fricky. Hurrying down the floor. Finishes the layup. Maggie Fricky up to 15 points. Takes back the lead in the game.
Maggie Fricky is just so good at getting to the basket and just kind of weaving in between the defense.
The all-time points leader at Minot High, Fricky. There's a point for Callie Donauer. 50-36 on the B&T National Bank scoreboard. Minot High leading. Bennett thought about taking the open 3. Instead, they work around to Lily Bell in the post. Can't get that shot to fall. She's asking for a sub. Sabers had numbers, but a turnover as Severson was traveling. Barch checks in for the Majettes. And Marley Falcon in for Legacy. Three minutes gone in the second half. 50-36 lead for Minot. Majettes break the press. Knutson and Barch play catch. Barch's 3 misses. Last touched as it went out of bounds by Marley Falcon. Shot clock did not reset due to the shot not hitting the rim. So 17 seconds is all that's left for Minot in this possession. Bennett will inbound to Fricky. Chases it down well outside the 3-point line to the corner. It's Lamore off the screen from Barch. Back up to Fricky. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Fricky handling the basketball against Severson, is poked away and picked up by McPherson, going the other way for the Sabers.
Severson is such a tough defender.
Donauer to the corner and thought about it for a second, puts it up, missed it short. The rebound travels out of bounds. Sabers dialing up the full court pressure once again. Inbounds passes over the head of Fricky. Sabers get the takeaway and points right off of it as Hallie Severson heads into double figures. She's got 11 points to lead Legacy's team. Knutson slows down the offense after thinking about pulling the 3 on one pass. Fricky again attacking into the lane. Out to Lamore. She is going to slice through the Legacy defense for a right-handed layup. Carew Lamore. Layup attempt by Donauer is no good. 52-38, falling down. Lamore tried to get it away, but traveled first. This broadcast on the PSP Network brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. With over 25 years of experience as their heating and air experts, there's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains. Find them online at northern-plains.com. Off the inbounds pass, it's a 3 from McPherson. In and out, no good. Rebound by Presley Bennett for Minot. Bennett stops, gives it to Barch here on the near side. Barch back to the corner in Lamore. Dribbling up top, picks up her dribble on the wing. Fricky top of the key. Went downhill against McPherson, gives it off to Lamore. Oh, nice move into the lane. Carried it over McPherson and scores the 2 points.
Lamore is another kid that's just so tough on the drive.
Legacy still with it on offense. Long pass to Falcon. Now she's going to go to the rim and get the shot to go in. We've got a Ryan Family Dealerships timeout on the floor called by Jim Petrick of Legacy. At Ryan Dealerships, the commitment and respect for their customers is as strong today as it was 50 years ago. Experience the difference when you visit one of the 5 locations in Minot, Williston, or shop online at driveryan.com. Quick break and more basketball on the PSP Network.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. it's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Minot leads 54-40 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Your life is busy. They'll make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online at bnc.bank. The Jets get it across the half-court line. Bell back into the game, as is Deshaw, who puts up that three. Barch with the rebound. It stays with Minot High on offense. They find Bell on the block. Quick spin around, shot off the glass and in for Lily Bell. Scored 38 against the Davies Eagles on Saturday, along with Fricky's 21 and an 80-60 win over the third-ranked Davies squad.
First personal, first team foul. Feltley back for the Sabers.
During the Century game, we talked about the Patriots' tough stretch playing the same exact teams, Minot, High, Legacy, and Davies. Obviously lost all three. Minot tested with the same schedule here. Obviously they've fared pretty well and leading by 16 here against the Sabers. It's just a testament to how they've played all year long. 2 losses all coming out of state. They've been able to beat every team currently in the rankings except for Horace, who's not on their schedule.
Yeah, and I think Horace might match up pretty well with Minot High. Also, they've got that junior post player who's getting D1 offers, and they have some young guards that are really good. And I believe they're all underclassmen. I don't know that they have a senior on their roster.
The Horace Hawks making a splash in Division AA in just their second season. Bell on offense for the Jets answers Felkley's 2-point field goal on the other side.
And Lily's just in a league of her own, to be honest. I mean, she's inside, she's outside. I don't know what the answer is for her, and I'm sure every coach in the state's probably wondering the same thing.
Probably saying the same thing as well. 60-42 lead for the Majets. Deshaw into the lane, pass to Lamore, trying to put up a shot with 3 defenders around her, finds the open player on the 3-point line, Knutson. 3 is no good, foul against the Majets, and that's number 4 on Carew Lamore.
Yeah, I think when you just play so aggressively like that, you might get into foul trouble a little bit.
Third team foul on Minot High in the half. 11-10 to play in the game. McPherson stops, still with it. Now over to Whitney Welk. Near side, Donauer. Looking for Felkley inside. Instead, they keep it out on the perimeter. Welk will drive into the middle of the Majets defense. Bell with the block. There's Felkley in the middle off target with 2 on the shot clock. Rebound for the Majets. It's Everett Deshaw. Fricky given too much space. Takes the 3. Can't find the bottom of the net. Foul called against Minot's Eve Knutson.
Number 3, Eve Knutson, first personal, 4th team foul. Marley Falcon back in for the Sabers.
Falcon checks in for Legacy. Sabers have only used 2 players off the bench. They don't normally go too deep. Spinning around and putting up a shot in the lane is Donauer. Last touch by the Majets. It will stay with Legacy. McPherson shot off the rim, no good. In the final 10 minutes.
Legacy's struggling a little bit to put the ball in the hole, but I think, there's a lot of game left, and they can get on a roll. They can get back in this.
After the turnover, Berman and Severson back in. Donauer to Berman. Looks to her right, finds Welk. To Falcon. Severson passes to Abby Berman. She's going to the Serve Pro free throw line for 2 shots. Foul against Sydney Averly in the game for the first time. Berman misses first free throw attempt. Averly back to the bench as Bennett checks back in. Berman goes 1 for 2. $17-point lead now for Minot. Shaw back to Fricky, back to DeShaw. Now Presley Bennett working at the block. It was blocked by Berman. Falcon to Welk. Back to Marley Falcon. She'll put up a 3 and hit it. Marley Falcon just 5 points, all coming in the second half. It's 60-46 now. Minot High still in front. Knutson long 3. Off the back of the rim, missed it. DeShaw and Donauer went for the rebound. Foul called against the Sabers and Callie Donauer. Ryan Family Dealership's timeout on the floor called by Jason Schwartz from Minot High. We've got 3 remaining when we come back. 8:42 left, second half. Majets up 14.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Big night tonight on the PSP Network here in Minot and down in Bismarck High for the final day of West Region High School basketball in the regular season. Also on the PSP Network here in the Magic City is a 5-second violation called on Minot High. Can't get it in bounds. Over the Minot Auditorium, Nick Holberg with the call of the Division B Region 4 Girls Basketball Tournament semifinal Tuesday. Kenmare and Berthold in action first. TGU takes on our Redeemers Christian School in a much anticipated rematch. As back to the action here inside Magic City Campus Gymnasium. Callie Donauer hits the 3 and then tells the whole group, let's get going here, down 11.
And just like that, a couple of quick baskets and the lead's cut to 11.
Sabers with the rebound. Fricky knocked the pass down, and then as both players were going after it, went out of bounds. Last touch by the Sabers. The Jets basketball once again. 8:08 mark of the second half. Knutson to Presley Bennett at the top of the key. Back to Maggie Fricky. Lobs in the Bell. We've got a foul on the Sabers. Who's it going to be against? Callie Donauer. Her second personal, third team foul. And down to Knutson. They get it to Bell. On the pass from Lamore. Bell from the free throw line. Missed it. Rebound by Falcon. Sabres continue to hold Minot High off the scoreboard. A recent part of the second half. Welk spins back to her right. Hands off to McPherson. McPherson straightaway three on the way. Missed it. Rebound. Chased down by Donauer. Long pass across court to Falcon. She's going to put up a three and sink that one. Marley Falcon, her second triple of the second half. She's got 8 big second half points for the Sabres. It's down below double digits. Bell powering through the defense. Another missed shot by the Majettes. Sabres back across the half-court line. It's McPherson. She hands it off to Donauer. Falcon gets a screen from Felkley. Long pass to Donauer in the corner. That one's off the front of the rim. Felkley, second chance. Can't get that one to fall either. Felkley has been just off the mark all night long, it seems. As we got a foul against the Sabres as Fricky and Falcon were going after the rebound. Foul is actually going to be called against Donauer, her third personal. 60-52 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Minot with the lead. 20-point second half already for the Sabres. Lily Bell against Felkley. Bell is fouled as Falcon was supplying the help defense. Lily to the Serve Pro free throw line with 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians using advanced technology. It's Serve Pro. Bell scores her 21st point of the game. And 22nd. 62-52, the new score. McPherson into Felkley. Ball is loose, but picked up by Severson. Couldn't get shot on the run to fall. Felkley, there's the second chance point that goes in for Brooklyn Felkley.
And that's classic Felkley. I mean, she's just so tough in the middle.
Fricky to Lamore, back to Maggie Fricky. Bell standing on the free throw line. She wants it. Open three from distance. Yes! Lily Bell. Third three of the ball game. The second of the second half for Minot High. 11th for the game.
Yeah, and I think that's the last thing Legacy wants is for Lily to start heating up because she can shoot from anywhere on this side of the half court.
Falcon unable to answer. Fricky with the rebound. 2-on-2 fast break. Now she'll slow things down. 5.5 to play, second half. Fricky still handling the basketball. Step back against Felkley. Shot fake, gets her in the air. Keeps it. Now we'll put it up. Short. Offensive board by Lamore. Oh, right place at the right time was Carew Lamore. Up ahead to Felkley. Sabres trying to get a quick two, and we got a foul. It's either against Bell or Knutson, as Felkley will head to the Serve Pro free throw line. It's against Eve Knutson, her second personal.
Second personal, 16 foul.
Team foul number 6 on the Jets. Legacy will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Felkley up to 12 points. First made free throw. Second one's off. 67-55 lead for the Majettes. Aberly trying to chase down the rebound, but ran out of room. So Sabres still on offense. 5:06 to play.
Yeah, and if I'm Legacy, I'm going to do my best to take advantage of the foul situation that Minot High is in.
Legacy will be shooting the one-and-one And the next foul, non-shooting foul against the Mid-Jets, but that's going to be a whistle for a travel against Aaliyah McPherson. Bell up to Barch. The Jets break the press. Lamore back to Barch. Fricky drives baseline. Shot was blocked by Falcon. .16 seconds on the shot clock for the Mid-Jets when they inbound this one. Into Lamore at the free throw line. Goes right. Trying to spin around Welk. Instead gets it out to Bell on the three-point line. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Barch to Fricky. Fricky gonna drive through contact. No call. Ball's loose. Sabers pick it up. Going the other way. It's Whitney Welk. Welk stops, evaluates the defense, finds Falcon at the free throw line, and Falcon traveled again. Another turnover against Legacy as they try to cut into a 12-point deficit. Fricky pass back to Lamore. Go to Fricky again across the timeline with 20 seconds to shoot. Lamore gets a screen from Bell. Does he get her on the pick and roll? Does. In the corner, Lily Bell for three. It's good. 16 second half points for Lily Bell.
Yeah, and her fourth three of the game.
Long pass to McPherson. Shot fake, gonna dribble inside the three-point line. Back out to Welk. Near side Severson. Hallie Severson with the skip pass to McPherson. McPherson drives, spins back to the middle. Shot missed. Rebound Lamore. 70-55 lead for the Mid-Jets. Here goes Bell on the fast break. Puts in the easy layup. 3.5 remaining, second half. 72-55, Mid-Jets lead on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Welk collects the loose ball. Gives it to Falcon. Falcon to her left. Severson from the short corner missed it. Lamore to Bell. Caught it in the air. Working underneath the hoop. And draws the foul. Falcons third.
Lily Bell, shoot 2 shots.
Knutson, DeShaw, and Bennett in for the Mid-Jets. Felkley in for the Sabers as well as Donauer. Bell misses the second free throw. Rebound by DeShaw. Mid-Jets keep it. Knutson turns down a three, gives it to Bennett in the corner. Bennett now to the post. Ripped away by Falcon on the shot attempt. Welk chases down the pass. Over to Severson. Felkley. Bell with the block. Felkley grabs it right back, trying to go up once again. Pass was out of bounds over the head of Welk. 73-55. Fricky to Bennett. No need to hurry from Minot High. They get into the offense. DeShaw, Knutson, Bell. Bell off one dribble, puts up a three. She's not missing here at the end of the second half. Lily Bell beyond 30 points once again. Welk stops at the block. Missed the shot. Rebound by Fricky. The Jets up by a game-high 21 points. Fricky, oh my goodness, what a move. Put that one on the Ryan Family Dealerships replay. Falcon thought about it, gives it to Donauer. 78-55 lead for the Mid-Jets. Felkley, shot fake, gets Knutson flying, and scores the layup. Ryan Family Dealerships timeout called by Jim Petrick for Legacy. It'll be a 60-second timeout. We'll be back with more basketball after this commercial break.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Coach Schwartz brings in the rest of the Minot High bench here with the final 90 seconds ticking away on the Jets' 21st win of the season. They'll go a perfect 16-0 in conference play. What a year. Just the regular season. Still a whole lot of basketball to be played as Aberly makes the layup.
Yeah, and that's an accomplishment. I mean, the WDA is always so tough. So many teams in the mix. They should be proud.
Berman missed the shot. Foul here against the Midgets.
Falls on number 1, A.J. Root. First personal, 7th team foul.
Falcon makes the first free throw. And the second one as well. 80-59 your score. Minot High in front. Legacy will fall at 16-5. We'll have the final score update in the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads postgame show from Bismarck High, where we'll find out who the 2, 3, and 4 seeds are in the WDA tournament starting the 29th of February from the Bismarck Event Center. Every game available on the PSP network. Addie Berman. One second difference between shot clock and game clock, so the Midgets will likely put another shot up. Rude to Aberly. Leah Rosenkrantz. There's a pass from Journey Larson that travels out of bounds, so they don't put another shot up. 10.7 seconds left for the Sabres, trailing by 19. Welk will slowly dribble it up the court. And that'll do it for the regular season. Next time we'll see these teams will be in Bismarck at the WDA here on the PSP network. Minot High finishes the season 21-2, 16-0 in conference play. Legacy falls to 16-5, 11-5 overall. They're going to wait to see the final score from Bismarck and Century to figure out who their first round opponent will be on the 29th of February. The final score 80-61 in favor of the Midgets. Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads postgame show coming up next.
This presentation on the PSP network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shaw's Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shaw's Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shaw's Crossroads.
Jersey Mike slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny?
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Welcome into the Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show. Our first segment features Sport Clip's MVP of the game, Lily Bell, 34 points tonight. Another win for the Majettes, 16-0 in conference play. How does that feel to put the hard work into the results in the regular season?
I think it's unbelievable to think about because we didn't think we would be here at the end of the year. We just knew working hard. This was one of our goals, but we have so many more to accomplish.
First regular season title in the WDA since 2015. You go into the tournament again with a whole lot of momentum, with another big win, another good offensive performance. Talk about the feelings going into the tournament. You know, you're the #1 seed. You got the target on your back, but you're also playing the best basketball of anybody.
I think a lot of rest this week, and then we're going to come in hard practice the next week, and hopefully we just got to stay humble and come in with the same energy we have been the past couple nights.
Maggie attacking the rim, finding you for some open shots. You were working really well in the post early on in the game, and then the perimeter shooting put away the Sabers. Talking about the offensive performance today once again.
Yeah, I just knew once the first half, I knew coming in the second half we had to bury them, and they did go on a little roll, which was great, and I just knew coming in we had to come out hard and go for the win.
Well, great job today, Lily.
Thank you.
Another Sport Clips MVP of the game for Lily Bell. 34-point performance. That's 72 points in her last 2 games. Impressive stat line once again. We'll take a look at those individual stats in just a second after this commercial break.
Stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair. Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a Sport Clip stylist.
Here. That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Whether you're planning for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit them online at planningteam.com, helping clients work toward financial freedom. And Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Get filled up on their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Team buses are always welcome at Shots Crossroads. Well, let's put a bow on the final regular season game of the season for the Minot High Majettes and Legacy Sabers. Take a look at your individual stat lines first for the Sabers of Bismarck Legacy, who wrap up the regular season 16-5, 11-5 in conference play. McPherson with 7 points. You got Callie Donauer with 9. Brooklyn Falkley led the way with 14. 11 points for Hallie Severson, 5 points from Whitney Welk, 3 from Abby Berman. Sorry, that's 5 for Abby Berman, and 10 for Marley Falcon. Add it all up for the Sabers, it's a total of 61 points. 61 points, 32 in the first half, another 29 in the second. For the Minot High Majettes, Lily Bell led the way with 34 points. She hit 3 threes in the second half, 5 for the game. Carew Lamore with 11. Maggie Fricky with 17. Had some dazzling moves to the basket and a couple of great assists as well. A nice effort by Fricky to go along with Bell's 34 points. Those two pretty much unstoppable once they play that good. Bennett with 3. Eve Knutson with 7. Everett DeShaw with 3, Avery Lundy with 3, and Sydney Aberly with the last 2 for a total of 81. 43 in the first half, another 38 after the break. Final score for the final time, Minot High 81, Legacy 60. The Majettes finish the season 21-2. They'll head to the WDA tournament as the #1 seed. Their opponent is still to be determined. They'll play the winner of the play-in game, which, again, those opponents we still don't know. Williston is one of them. Unless Jamestown can beat Dickinson tonight, we'll report those final scores coming up in just a second, as well as the final score from Bismarck High between the Demons and Patriots, one that I know the Legacy fans will want to know unless they've already checked that one out. Also streaming on the PSP Network tonight. We'll have that in just a second when we come back from our commercial break, wrap up the Planning Team Financial Advisors post-game show, and turn our attention to the second game of the day between Minot High and Legacy, the boys matchup. Wrapping up the regular season there as well. Score update from Bismarck High, 2:40 left to go in the game. The Demons have a 59-44 advantage over Century, so we'll update you with the final score after this commercial break.
Owners in Bismarck and Minot seek transformation. ServPro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling. It's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Sorry about that. The band's playing. It's very loud once again. That means it's about time for game time. It's a Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show with timely services that won't slow you down and no appointment needed. It's a stay in your car, drive through oil change. It'll take about 15 minutes at any of Valvoline Instant Oil Change locations in Minot and Bismarck. Find them online at VIOC.com. And of our second matchup of the day between Legacy and Minot High, we want to thank Lacey Lodgeschlager a lot for joining our broadcast as the color commentator for that last game. Thank you, Lacey. Now I'm joined by my new color commentator, Tony Mueller. First time working together here for Minot and Legacy in the final game of the regular season. Expectations for this broadcast, Tony?
I'm excited to be here, Owen. It is alive in here. That band adds a whole other element to the game, and yeah, the basketball season is winding up and winding down all at the same time, and I couldn't be more thrilled to be here.
Legacy at 10-10. It's been a bit of an up and down season for them, coming off a loss at Mandan 59-61 on a last-second shot by Hudson Sheldon. The Sabers score 70 points per game, but they give up 66. That's the big stat for the Sabers because Minot High, a team that can score as well, scoring 74 points per game on the season. Minot High 19-1 overall. That one loss on the road to Bismarck High, and that's a result that still impacting the Magets. They are in first place at the moment in the West Region standings, but a loss and a Bismarck win over Century later tonight could put the Magicians into second place. Simple terms, Minot High, win your number one, lose and your number two likely. Yeah, I mean, the number one, you obviously want the number one seed, but you know, you're going to have to win. You're probably going to have to play Bismarck. You're going to have to play teams in the WDA tournament. I don't think they're too concerned about that. It's more so concerned about, you know, going out on your home floor with a W, and the rest will kind of take care of itself. Also on senior night, a couple seniors on the Magicians roster, including Logan Conklin, who leads the way with 17.9 points per game, also 7.2 rebounds. Those are some of the tops in the region. He has been a great player all season long for the Magicians. Yeah, what an athlete. Obviously, we saw him play football this fall, and he showed out there, and he's continued to do the same thing on the basketball court. Just a all-around athlete, all around. Coach D. Winchesky's team 19-1 on the season, looking for win number 20. Our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show rolls on after this commercial break.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Business or your home, across the town or across the country. We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving.
Well, the score everybody here has been waiting for on the girls' side. Bismarck High with a 65-44 win over the Century Patriots. So that clears up the tournament seeding on the girls' side. Minot High will be number 1. Bismarck number 2. Legacy number 3. Century number 4 in that West Region tournament coming up next weekend on the PSP network. On the boys' side, all the spots are decided except for number 1 and 2 as we take a look at the WDA standings. Coming into tonight's action, brought to you by Shields. Minot High at 14-1. They're number 1. They control their own destiny with a win against Legacy today. They will lock up that number 1 spot. Bismarck High waiting on the Magicians, but they also have some business to take care of against their rival Century. The Demons at 13-2. A win and a Minot loss would put them in first place. The Patriots at third at 11-4. Dickinson with the head-to-head over Mandan. They have the 4 seed at 8-7. Mandan 8-7 as well, unless the Midgets were to lose tonight and Mandan picks up a win. Jamestown at 4-11 is in 7th. Williston at 3-13. Their season is already complete. They'll be the 8 seed. And at 1-14, St. Mary's at number 9 will be in the play-in game. Let's look at the West Region standings, brought to you by Shields of Minot and Bismarck. Proud to support the PSP Network's mission of promoting local athletes. Time for the pregame ceremonies and senior night introductions. We send it back down to the public address announcer.
First, we'll recognize the cheerleaders and their parents. Tonight we have Taya Seachlog, accompanied by her mom, Randy Lorenz, and stepdad, Josh Lorenz. Lily Rivera, accompanied by her mother, Stephanie Rivera. Lana Bernstein, accompanied by stepmom, Nicolita Vasilian, and her dad, Lance Bernstein. Nevaeh Bernsdorf, accompanied by her mom, Nicole Edberg. Kylie Goldie, accompanied by her mom, Stacy Goldie, and dad, Mike Goldie. Leilani Hilani, accompanied by her mom, Marissa Chavez. Janaya Jones, accompanied by her mom, Savannah Jones, and sister, Olivia Jones. Isabel Juarez, accompanied by her mother and father, Rosa and Sal Juarez. Akina Mayera, accompanied by her mom, Marisol Mayera, and her dad, Chris Wickman. Julia Richmond, accompanied by her mom, Sarah Richmond, and dad, Phil Richmond. Isabella Roll, accompanied by her grandma, Pamela Albright, and grandpa, Floyd Roll. Kennedy Shai, accompanied by her mom, Tina Newberry, and her dad, Tristan Shai. Brooklyn Strum, accompanied by mom, Janine Strum, and dad, Nathan Strum. Isabella Eckert, accompanied by her mom, Tracy Eckert, and dad, Daniel Eckert. And Haley Myers, accompanied by her mom, Shannon Myers, and her dad, Josh Myers. And now for the student managers basketball team. Starting at the north end of the court, student manager Carson DeJesus, with his father and mother, Josue DeJesus and Tasha Schmaltz. Student manager Kenny Erdman, with her parents Alan and Kayleen Erdman. Student manager Jean Hansen, with her parents Jeremy and Allison Hansen. Student manager Jay Retno, with his parents Allison and Jerry Fry. And the players, number 1, Peyton Shell, with his parents Robbie and Callie Shell. Number 3, Caden Fladen, with Chris and Amber Fladen. Number 4, Fisher Johnson, with his father Chris Johnson. Number 5, Cale Workman, his parents and Chris and Jenna Workman. Number 13, Carson Brecky, with his parents, Paul Brecky and Candace Brecky. Number 20, Eric Winchesky, with his parents, Dean and Jackie Winchesky. Number 21, Logan Conklin, his parents, Ryan and Marcy Conklin. Number 22, Carson Deaver, his parents, Steve and Rodney Deaver. Number 23, Carson Sessi, his parents, Shannon and Carrie Sessi. Number 24, Captain Offworth, his parents, Brian and Terry Offworth. Number 25, Caden Helm, his parents, Dan Helm and Melissa Helm. Number 30, Landon Bedell, his parents, Tim and Heather Bedell. Number 32, Lucas Leader, with his parents, Kevin and Renee Leader. Number 33, Braden Nelson, his parents, Brent and Brooke Nelson. Number 34, Grayson Schaefer, with his parents, Eric and Stacy Schaefer. Number 40, Wilson Wall, with his parents, Dusty and Jill Wall. Number 42, Mason Jensen, with his parents, Shane and Tiffany Jensen. And number 43, Jalen Gunville, with his parents, Jeff and Jamie Gunville. How about one more round of applause for all the cheerleaders, players, and their parents. Thank you, Magnet fans.
All right, continuing on with our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pre-game show very quickly. Like taking a look at the Northern Plains Heating and Air keys to the game with over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts and the factory authorized dealer for AeroSeal. There's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains. Find them online at northern-plains.com. Well, Tony, what do you expect to see from Minot High trying to go out strong in the regular season?
Yeah, I expect the same stuff you've been seeing from Minot High for the past however many years. They're going to come out and they're going to play hard. They're going to press you on the defensive side of the ball, and they're going to get to the basket and force you to guard. I don't expect anything less with all the pomp and circumstance surrounding this game, the senior night, the band in the house. I think there's going to be some high effort and some high energy, and I'm excited.
Legacy trying to turn around what's kind of been a down stretch at the end of the season. They're 1-5 in their last 6, but their top scorer is Parker Falcon. He really does it all for them. 21 points per game, shooting 54% from the field. You expect him to have to get going immediately to keep the Sabers in this one?
Well, you'd like to if you're Horner and the Sabers. 21 points per game on 54% is about as efficient as you're going to find in high school basketball in North Dakota. If he shoots like he's capable of, that he has all year, they should be in the game.
10-10 Sabers, 19-1 Magicians. Tip-off and starting lineups coming up next. The Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show wraps up here on the PSP Network. A big night of basketball. Stay tuned.
Mike slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny?
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
Whether it's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go, the team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold, trusted for decades and decades to come.
Here's the schedule on the PSP Network this week. Today, Girls Region 4 Division B basketball tournament in the Minot Auditorium. One game already complete. Kenmare Bowbells has advanced to the Region 4 title, looking for their third consecutive region championship. They've won 2 in a row in Region 8, looking to make it another one now in the new Region 4. They'll play the winner of the game currently going on TGU and our Redeemers. You can catch that one on PSP.network or PSPnetwork.tv. Down in Bismarck, Bismarck Crew has a century at Bismarck. Second game of that doubleheader, an important one as well for the standings, just like the girls' game, which the Demons won. Bismarck High looking for the sweep in the last matchup of the regular season with their rivals. And of course, right here, Legacy at Minot. Thursday, the Region 4 tournament comes to a close with the Region Championship, as well as the third place game, which has a much higher importance this time around, as the winner of that third place game will head to the state qualifiers on Saturday, as well as the loser of the Region Championship. We'll have 4 games for you on Saturday with those Division A and Division B state qualifiers. On Friday, right in between all of that at the auditorium, the Division B District 8 boys basketball tournament gets underway at the quarterfinal round. A lot of top teams and top players in the state to watch for on Friday. So a lot of viewing options this week on the PSP Network, and it's going to be that way for the next 3-4 weeks. Here as we bring you the beginning of postseason sports in the winter season. It's time for the national anthem here, so once again we'll turn it to the public address announcer and the Minot High School Band.
Is commanded by Cadet Staff Sergeant Cheyenne Nutt. Tonight's anthem will be played by the Minot High School Pep Band under the direction of Jeremy Minert and Evan Myers. As always, we ask that you please remain at attention and hold your applause until the colors have been retired.
reminder that this broadcast on the PSP Network is brought to you by the UPS Store, located on South Broadway in Minot, open Monday to Friday from 8:30 to 7, and on Saturday from 8:30 to 3. The UPS Store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs. Also, Roger Ward Moving and Storage has been proudly helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. Find them online at rogerwardmovingandStorage.com to schedule a move or to find a quote. That's Roger Ward Moving and Storage. Let's get you the starting lineups, beginning with the Legacy Sabers. It'll be a 5'10 senior guard, number 1, Sawyer Grubb. 6' sophomore guard, number 2, Brody Weigel. 6'6 senior forward, number 15, Lucas Kupfer. 6' senior guard, number 4, Jaron Torski. And the 6'5 junior forward, number 24, Parker Falcon. The Sabers are led by Jason Horner, 10-10 on the season. They finished third in the West Region Tournament a year ago, a 15-12 record, finished with a loss in the state fifth place game to the Minot High Magicians. They look to finish the season above 500 heading into tourney time and with the 6th seed in the region tournament. For Minot High School, they'll go with 6'3 junior guard number 1, Peyton Shell. 6'2 junior guard number 20, Eric Winchesky. 6'5 senior forward number 21, Logan Conklin. 6'6 junior forward number 30, Landon Bedell. And the 6'5 junior forward number 34, Grayson Schaefer. Magi, coached by Dean Winchesky, have a record of 19-1. They are the number 1 team in the state. Bismarck 2, Davies 3, Century 4, West Fargo Cheyenne 5. These Legacy Sabers are receiving votes in this week's poll. Magi were runners-up in the West Region Tournament last season, 5th place in the State A Tournament. Looking to improve on both of those results here in 2024. We're just about to get underway. That concludes our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show with timely services that won't slow you down and no appointment needed. It's a stay or car drive-through oil change. It'll take about 15 minutes at any of their locations in Minot and Bismarck. Also find out what they do online at VIOC.com. Legacy in the road black, white letters and numbers outlined in gold with the gold trim. Minot High going from left to right in the home whites. Maroon and gold numbers and letters with the maroon and gold trim. Tip-off is won by the Sabers. We are underway. This final WDA regular season matchup on the PSP Network. Jaron Torski controls the basketball for Legacy off to Sawyer Grubb. Far side, that's Brody Weigel. Now Falcon gets his first touch. Parker Falcon, the 6'5 junior forward, averages 21 and 6 a night. Gives it to Grubb here, spins around, puts up a shot underhanded. It was no good. Ball last touched by the Magi. It will stay with Legacy. New shot clock. 26 seconds gone by. Inbound to Kupfer, handoff to Weigel. Out of bounds play doesn't work on that occasion. Remains scoreless. Magicians with the basketball for the first time. Conklin attacking the hoop on the baseline. Out to Winchesky. Near side Shell finds Bedell open for a second. Back out to Peyton Shell. A better look, and he's going to hit it.
Really good offense right there from Minot High, getting the inside to open up the outside. Creates a wide open three-point look.
3-0 lead for the Magicians on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Sabres looking to answer in their second offensive possession. Handoff goes to Weigel. Back to Grubb here in the corner. Looking for a place to pass it to. That's Falcon. Guarded by Grayson Schaefer. Skip past Weigel. Now Grubb once again. Step back three over Winchesky. Can't match the score at 3, but Parker Falcon with the offensive rebound. He can't get it to go either. Minot High still with a 3-0 lead.
Two really good defensive possessions to open the game for Minot High. Not letting any offensive rebounds happen. Making Legacy go one and done.
Conklin from mid-range off the back of the rim, no good. Landon Bedell, the offensive rebound machine, gets the board and draws the foul.
Kind of the opposite of what just happened on the other end. You get an offensive board and you get yourself to the free throw line to get on the board.
Foul goes against Lucas Kupfer. Bedell's first free throw is missed. With 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians, it's Serve Pro, bringing you the Serve Pro free throw line. Magicians start out 0 for 1. Bedell, an opportunity to add to the lead. He does not. It remains 3-0, but another offensive rebound. This time it's Grayson Schaefer. Finds Conklin. High pass. He's able to collect it, take a gather dribble, and score 2 points. And Coach Horner with an early Ryan Family Dealerships timeout on the floor. Just a minute and 39 seconds into things. A 30-second break. Coming up next on the PSP Network. 5-0 start for Minot High.
Jersey Mike slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese. It has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh, yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh, yeah.
Order for Danny? Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Well, clearly that first nearly 2 minutes didn't go according to plan for Coach Horner. An early timeout. Sabers with the basketball out of the break. This is Kupfer driving baseline against Schaefer. He's going to stop at the block, turn around, find Jaron Torski. He drives to the hoop, blocked by Bedell. Another good defensive play for the Magicians. It's still Legacy basketball, though. Lobs it into Kupfer. Hand off to Weigel. They've run that inbounds play twice now. This time it's back in the hands of Lucas Kupfer. They play catch. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Got to get it off, and they don't.
Minot High playing really solid team defense, switching screens, communicating, not allowing Legacy much room to operate.
Minot High back on offense, leading 5-0. They scored on both possessions to begin the game. Shell taking a shot at another deep three. Missed it. Bedell tried to send the offensive rebound out to Winchesky. Was taken away by Sawyer Grubb. Now it's Grubb on the offensive end for Legacy, getting the Sabres on the board with a jump shot from the middle of the lane.
Strong take by Grubb there.
Schaefer to Bedell. Back out to Winchesky. Shell steps to the free throw line. Passes it to Schaefer. Gets Weigel to slip. Conklin blocked from behind on the shot attempt by Sawyer Grubb, and now everybody going after the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. Stays with Minot.
Looked like it was going to be an easy layup for Conklin there. It was really good weak side defense by Legacy to come over and block that shot on a much bigger player.
5-2 lead for Minot on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Inbounds pass stolen away by Grubb. I think he was trying to throw it off of Bedell. Instead, gets it to Falcon. Falcon with a right-handed layup. It's a 1-point game.
Good defense leads to good offense, as they like to say.
Magicians trying to get back on the board here after giving up 4 in a row to the Sabres. Bedell backing down Kupfer. Took an extra step there. Another turnover against the Magi. Legacy, opportunity to take the lead.
Yeah, Minot High kind of got whatever they wanted on those first 2 possessions, and I feel like there was a little bit of resistance there in these last couple of possessions, which caused them a little bit lackadaisical and turning over the ball 3 possessions in a row.
Kupfer driving, and as it was knocked away, carried it. Winchesky, the point guard, brings it across the half-court line. Enters it to Schaefer. Skip to Shell. Here's Conklin on the far side corner. Pass intercepted on the cross-court look to Schaefer. Weigel grabbed it out of the sky. Torski to Grubb to Falcon from way downtown. Defensive rebound by Shell. Torski went up for the rebound. Shell brought it down. Bedell again fed at the post, puts a shot up over Kupfer. Winchesky with the rebound, he's fouled. Eric Winchesky to the Serve Pro free throw line. Magicians 0 for 2 from that spot so far.
Minot High's doing a good job of crashing the boards offensively and defensively. Winchesky's probably the smallest player on the court for Minot, and he crashed the boards and got that offensive rebound.
Minot High over 3 to start the game at the Serve Pro free throw line. Our first subs in for Minot, it's Braden Nelson, and for Legacy, Micaiah Berryhill, as well as Jonathan Rubidoux. Winchesky does make the second. First points makes it 6-4. Berryhill goes to the left, spins back to the right. Out to Falcon on the perimeter. 13 on the shot clock. Falcon guarded by Winchesky. Pass it to Weigel. 3 missed. Offensive rebound collected by Kupfer. Falcon will try another one from beyond the 3-point line. That one goes in. He's got 5, and the Sabres have their first lead. Schaefer to Shell to Winchesky to Conklin. Schaefer again in the middle. Poked away by Berryhill. He's going to pick it up. Sabres with another takeaway. Weigel will walk it across half court over to Lucas Kupfer. Wide open Rubidoux as Schaefer hit the ground. Legacy up 9-6, and now Coach Winchesky going to want a Ryan Family Dealerships timeout. For 50 years, Ryan has been a trusted name for car buyers in western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com. Visit one of the 5 locations in Minot and Williston. Quick break on the PSP Network. More of this first half coming up next.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Legacy scored 9 of the last 10 points to take a 3-point lead at the moment. Out of the timeout, both teams with 4 timeouts remaining for the game. Here's Conklin, going to back down Kupfer, missed the shot. Rebound eventually goes to Micaiah Berryhill. Berryhill stops, nobody guarding him. Thought about a 3. Here's Falcon on the near side. Winchesky hit it out of bounds. Weigel to Berryhill. You get Falcon on the back cut instead. Back to Brody Weigel. Here's Kupfer top of the key. 7 on the shot clock. Kupfer right to the rim. Adds 2 points. Sabres continue their run.
Strong take by Kupfer. Wasn't letting anybody stop him getting to the rim.
Sabres in the zone defense. 3 up top, 2 at the block. Winchesky to Peyton Shell. To the middle and Nelson. Defense is closed. Finds Shell open for 3. Off the front of the rim. Rebound for Berryhill. Another rebound for Micaiah Berryhill. He throws it to where the Minot High cheerleaders were standing.
It's a good idea. He was open initially, just missed him by a couple seconds. Couple turnovers for each team. I'm sure both coaches aren't happy with the amount of turnovers so far early.
Schaefer to Conklin. He almost lost it. Instead powers it up past Kupfer. Logan Conklin with 4 points to lead the way for Minot in the very early going. 11:20 left first half. Legacy 11, Minot 8 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Parker Falcon driving with the right hand. Lay is missed. Shell grabs a rebound. He'll bring it down the floor for the Magi. Gives it off to Nelson, off of Nelson's shoulder. He wasn't expecting it. Kupfer now 1-on-2 fast break. He lost control, throws it in right to Peyton Shell. See if the Magi try and slow down the pace. Get into the offense. Legacy running a new zone defense here as they drop Kupfer into the middle. We got a steal by Weigel. Minot High, another possession without points. Sabres remain in front by 3.
Another possession ending in a turnover. Not ideal for Minot High to start here.
Falcon for 3. Berryhill went for the offensive rebound. Winchesky took it away. Now Berryhill with the steal. Out to Falcon in the corner. He's going to drive past Shell and then draw the foul as he was going up for a pass. Winchesky tried to step in for the charge. Winchesky's called for the foul. First foul against the Magi in the first half.
I think it was a good call by the official. Coach Winchesky doesn't like it, but I think he was just a tad late in getting there. Again, turnovers is a story for Minot High. I think they have. I believe they have more turnovers than they do shot attempts, and that's no recipe for success.
Parker Falcon at the free throw line shoots 81%. Next first in for Minot High, Lucas Beater and Fisher Johnson. For Legacy, Tristan Schumacher and Sawyer Grubb. Falcon shoots the second and makes it 13-8. Another sub in for the Sabres, Torski for Falcon.
All right, well, let's see if Minot High can end this possession with at least a shot attempt here.
Berryhill, another steal. Wow, is he having a great defensive effort in the first half. Foul against Johnson as he was trying to gain control of the basketball.
I'm just going to shut up about turnovers here, and we'll see if we can turn this around for both teams.
Sawyer Grubb back at the point guard position off the bench. Torski on the near side. Jaron Torski still holding the basketball, now puts it on the floor. Gives it to Grubb in the middle. Trying to drive past Johnson. It's going to be tough. Stops at the block. Oh, what a move by Jaron Torski. Cutting to the basket. Grubb found him, and Torski adds in 2 points. 15-8 advantage for the Sabres.
It's a great cut. Your teammate was in trouble. Best thing you can do is cut to the basket, find an open passing lane for 2 points.
Jump pass to Nelson. Additions respond. They trail by 5. Conklin was in the lane of the pass. It goes out of bounds. Sabres will inbound the basketball on the sideline, right in front of the Magi bench. Kupfer in for Berryhill. A lot of congratulations for what he did defensively there for the Sabres. Didn't score, but gave a lot of scoring opportunities to his team. Legacy took the lead. They still have it 15-10. Torski pass off the leg of Johnson. 12 seconds on the shot clock as the Sabres inbound underneath their own hoop. Parker Falcon back in, and now it's the starting lineup in for the Sabres.
Yeah, Berryhill did a really nice job making his presence felt, like you said. Didn't make a bucket, but definitely did some positives on both ends of the floor.
Got a whistle as the Sabres are trying to inbound the basketball. It's going to go against Braden Nelson. That's the 4th team foul on Minot High in the first half. Lob it into Kupfer. Conklin knocked it away. Winchesky back up to Logan Conklin. Schumacher wasn't going to stand a chance as Logan Conklin with a fast break layup.
It's a strong, strong take by a really athletic kid. There was no denying him.
Torski able to hang on to that pass that went a little bit wide. Sabres lead down to 3. Another foul against Nelson. That's 2 quick personal fouls. And the 6'6" senior forward. Schaefer and Bedell return for Minot. Already Weigel in for Legacy. Grubb stopped by Johnson, gives it off to Torski here. He's going to drive into the lane. Oh, faked out the defense. Got himself an open left-handed layup. Jaron Torski having a good couple minutes here. Winchesky off the pass. He's going to drive. Kick to Beater. Back to Fisher Johnson. Shot fake into the lane. Out to Winchesky. Nice look for 3, but he missed it. Beater hits the rebound to Fisher Johnson. It stays with the Magi. Winchesky once again on the wing to the top of the key, and Fisher Johnson passing to his right. Winchesky to the elbow. Stop. Pop. Shot is good.
Really good show of patience there by Minot High. Not forcing anything, not turning the ball over. Got themselves a nice look at the basket.
Falcon off the pick and roll. Spins to the block. Trying to get it out. No, he's going to shoot it on the fadeaway. It goes in. Parker Falcon taking over here. He's got 9 in the first half. Peter collects it in the paint. Pull up, missed it. Bedell went for another offensive rebound. Kupfer took it away. 19-14 Legacy lead on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Korski to Grubb. Grubb back to Parker Falcon. Falcon will miss that long three off to the left. Schaefer snatches the rebound. Wincheski jump pass to the corner and Beater. Wincheski shot no good, but Grubb and Weigel both going for the rebound. Collectively threw it out of bounds, so Minot High with a second possession here.
Those are the worst. If you're Legacy, both of those guys had the ball in their hands and lack of communication.
Right off the inbounds pass to Logan Conklin. He's going to score 2 points. Conklin leading the way for the Magicians with 8. 7 minutes left until the Magic towing intermission report.
Seems like a winning formula for Minot High. Get the ball down low to Conklin.
Berryhill drives, stops underneath the basket, but he traveled. Thought he had that pivot foot established, but did not. By the rule. Match-eye basketball. Shell to the near side, and Wincheski finds Conklin flashing up to the elbow. Spins around, finds Peyton Shell open for three. Bedell offensive board, out to Wincheski. Magi reset the offense. Similar scenario, Conklin catch and shoot. Bedell another offensive rebound, but he can't get that one to fall. And a foul 90 feet from the basket by Logan Conklin.
Minot High's getting good looks right in the slot, right around the basket. They just gotta connect on them, and they'll be just fine. But they're also offensive rebounds are keeping these possessions alive for Minot High.
15 foul against the Magicians in this first half. That's the first personal against Logan Conklin. Weigel enters it to Kupfer, standing on the three-point line, faces up the defense, bounce pass into Falcon right in the middle, puts it up over Conklin, rolls around the iron and missed. Peyton Shell with the rebound up to Fisher Johnson. Gives it back to Shell. Last touch by the Sabers. This broadcast on the PSP Network brought to you by Minot State University. With more than 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continuing their education, MSU grads get jobs, period. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. Conklin maybe blocked by Kupfer. Sorry, that was Shell on the shot attempt. Conklin went for the second chance and got fouled, so he'll head to the Serve Pro free throw line.
Another strong take by Minot High to the basket, creating opportunities for offensive rebounds. I think Minot High has the size advantage.
Jonathan Robideau called for the foul. Conklin makes the first free throw. Ties Falcon with the game-high 9. Second one missed. Schaefer hits the offensive rebound back to Conklin. It's still loose, and Conklin pushed it out of bounds, trying to get it to Wincheski. So Saber basketball. Legacy still in front, 19-17. Quick pass to Robideau. Back to Kupfer. Kupfer's going to drive and kick to Weigel. Extra pass to Falcon from the corner. Parker Falcon sinks the three. Falcon, the top three-point shooter in the region, 47.3%. He's already hit 2 of them in the first half. Wincheski out to Shell, to Schaefer. Grayson Schaefer, far side corner, 3 missed. Berryhill with the rebound. Weigel finds Falcon up the floor. Hesitation, jump pass out to Micaiah Berryhill. He's going to put up a 3, missed it. Kupfer went for the board. Shell poked it away. Berryhill picks it up for Legacy. Falcon, extra pass now to Weigel. Airballs it. Shell with the board.
Heck of a rebound by Shell there. Just wanted it more.
Wincheski stops underneath the hoop. Tough shot as Falcon was swatting at it, but gets it to go. 19-22, your new score. Legacy still in front.
Good patience there by Wincheski. Let the defender fly by.
Berryhill gets a screen from Kupfer. Hands off to Falcon. He's also going to get a screen. Pick and roll to Lucas Kupfer. Shot was partially blocked by Bedell. Minot High looking to tie. Wincheski steps into the lane, bounce past to Conklin. They won't tie the game, but they make it. They cut the deficit to 1. Jason Horner of Legacy wants a timeout. We'll take a Ryan Family Dealerships timeout as well. At Ryan Dealerships, the commitment and respect for their customers is as strong today as it was 50 years ago. Experience the difference when you visit one of the 5 locations in Minot and Williston or shop online at driveryan.com. Also want to mention today's broadcast is brought to you by Planet Pizza. There's no pizza like it. Try the Blue Buffalo or a plain cheese at Planet Pizza tonight. Call now at 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza, serving the Magic City for over 25 years. Well, the Sabres have been able to hold on to this lead, Tony, for quite a while. What do you think is the reason?
I think they're making shots. Falcon's a big reason. He's been living up to the bill, that's for sure. But Minot High, they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot. Obviously, way too many turnovers, missing some bunnies. But yeah, so far it's been a good game. Obviously, 1-point game, can't ask for anything better.
Also on the PSP network tonight, Bismarck High hosting Century. Boys basketball action. Bismarck High girls picked up a win earlier today, and also down the road at the Minot Auditorium. Division B Region 4 girls basketball tournament. We'll have score updates from all of those games coming up in our Magic Towing intermission report. TGU and our Redeemers in action on the Auditorium Gymnasium right now on the PSP network, pspnetwork.tv. Back to the action, out of the timeout. Sabre basketball, this is Falcon. Pass out to Jaron Torski, open look for 3, short. Rebound Schaefer, hands off to Conklin. Torski trying to get the steal, Conklin has to stop. Shell, Wincheski, now Grayson Schaefer touch the basketball. Braden Nelson, short corner, pass out to Wincheski. Long 3 on the way, it's good.
Good patience from Nelson there, catching the ball in the short corner. He could have easily just put up a little 12, 13 footer, but found the weak side shooter, and Wincheski said thank you.
Magi with their first lead since it was 6-4. Kupfer, pass out to Berryhill, off the glass, and he banked it. Micaiah Berryhill's first points.
It's a big answer.
Legacy goes back in front, 25-24. Conklin uses the glass as well for 2 points.
That was a size mismatch. That was the right play by Conklin. There was no denying him there.
Under 3 minutes to go first half. 26-25 lead for the Magicians. Torski gets the handoff from Berryhill. Now dribbles back outside the 3-point line, gives it to the near side, and Kupfer. Kupfer stepping into the lane, working against Schaefer, spinning once, spinning twice, putting up a shot. Nelson with the rebound as it missed the rim.
Really good individual defense there by Schaefer.
Wincheski pointing Shell in the right direction. Now Shell skips it to Schaefer. Finds the hands once again of Eric Wincheski. Conklin middle. Oh, pass down to Nelson. Beautiful assist by Logan Conklin. 2 points for Braden Nelson.
I don't blame Legacy for leaving Nelson wide open. Conklin's been a handful down on the block all day, and he did a great job of finding his teammate.
Nelson found the open spot in the zone after some quick passing, getting the Legacy defense to move. 2-minute mark of the first half. Falcon stuck in the corner, gets it out to Weigel. Inside, Kupfer faces up the defense. In the middle of the lane, kick out to Berryhill. 5 on the shot clock. Berryhill, tough shot contested by Schaefer. Too high off the glass. No call as Weigel hit the floor. Wincheski up to Nelson. Things paused for a second. Conklin, second chance points, gets him to count. Logan Conklin, his 7th made field goal. He's got 15 points.
Offensive rebounds has been really good for Minot High. They got a little size advantage. Might as well use it.
Falcon to Torski to Weigel to Berryhill. Inside, Kupfer. Help defense from Nelson. Kupfer up and under, no.
That weak side help defense with Minot High has been really good all night long.
Schaefer holds it. Shell over to Wincheski. Wincheski down to Nelson. Shot fake. Gets the 2 points.
Great pass. Great pass from the opposite elbow. Found the open man in the zone.
Magicians on a run. 8-0 run for Minot High as we've got 50 seconds left in the first half. Falcon trying to change that. Hits the back of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Kupfer. Falcon cutting to the basket. That's the up and under that works. as Conklin was trying to block it. Falcon stops that 8-0 scoring streak. Schaefer, extra pass to Shell. Missed it. Shot clock does not reset. Winchesky with the offensive rebound. Bounce pass down to Nelson. Out beyond three-point land. Shell to Schaefer. That one did hit the rim, but didn't go in. Rebound last touch by Legacy as it travels out of bounds. 11.9 seconds left. First half, no shot clock. Sawyer Grubb in for the Sabres. Barry Hill to the bench. Winchesky inbounds it to Shell, Peyton Shell. Back to Eric Winchesky, 8 on the clock. Winchesky goes left, hops into the lane from the block, spin around, puts it up and in as the first half expires. Minot High 34, Legacy 27 is the score on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. We'll take a look at the first half numbers and the X's and O's in the Magic Towing intermission report coming up next on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
The halftime entertainment being provided by the Magic City campus drum line. Our halftime score, Minot 34, Legacy 27. Welcome into the Magic Towing intermission report. Remember their number, 701-509-4011. There's no job too big or too small for Magic Towing, serving Western North Dakota. Once again, that number is 701-509-4011. Taking a look at the individual scoring in that first half, we send it over to my color commentator, Tony Mueller.
Yeah, for Legacy was led by Parker Falcon with 14 points. Jaron Teskey had 4. Let's see here. We had Sawyer Grubb with 2. Jaron Torski had 4. Mr. Berryhill chipped in with 3. And Jonathan Robideau put in 2 points. Let's see here. From Minot High, they were led by the man in the middle, Logan Conklin, with 15. And with 10 was Eric Winchesky. Braden Nelson had a solid 6 points in the first half. And 3 points from, who am I looking at here? Peyton Shell for Minot High. Only 4 guys got in the scorebook for Minot High, but turned out to be enough in that first half.
Legacy had the lead for a majority of that first half. Minot got on the run there. What do you think was the source of that 8-0 scoring run, and eventually to take a 7-point lead into the break?
Yeah, I mean, it was just taking care of the basketball. They got a little sloppy with the inside passes there in the middle of that first half, but kind of cleaned it up, got more patient with the basketball, found the openings in that zone, and kind of got the ball down to their strengths inside to Conklin and Nelson.
This broadcast on the PSP Network brought to you by Prestwich Orthodontics, specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages. They offer 0% financing and free consultations, virtual or in office. Enjoy professional treatment in a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Check them out at minotbraces.com. Let's take a look around the West Region scoreboard on the final day of the regular season. Elsewhere on the PSP Network, Bismarck High with a 22-12 lead in the first half over Bismarck Century. That's the only score reported so far from out west. In the east, Fargo Davies holding on to a 5-point lead in the second half over West Fargo. It's 39-34 in favor of the Eagles. West Fargo Cheyenne not getting an easy win from Grand Forks Central, that's not for sure. Cheyenne 39-38 lead early in the second half. Red River leads Horace 45-39. And the Region 4 girls basketball tournament on the PSP Network, Kentmere Bobel has picked up the first win of semifinal Tuesday, 49-34 over Lewis and Clark Berthold. The Hawkers are into the region championship game once again. Berthold will play for third and a chance at the state qualifier. The Bombers are not eliminated after Thursday unless they can pick up a win against the loser of TGU and our Redeemers. As the fourth quarter begins, the Titans of TGU with a 37-34 lead over the Knights. That one is a close one and will be a good finish over on PSPNetwork.tv. That's a look at the scoreboard from around the state. Girls basketball region tournaments getting underway in Division A and Division B. The West Region tournament here in Division AA begins on the 29th of February. You can catch every game of the Boys and Girls West Region Tournament on the PSP Network February 29th, March 1st, and March 2nd from the Bismarck Event Center, bringing the whole crew down there to Bismarck next weekend. This has been the Magic Towing Intermission Report. When we come back from this break, we'll have second half action. Minot High 34, Legacy 27 is the score. Don't go anywhere.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
There is no place like the country club. 18 holes of immaculate golf, along with golf simulator, PGA staff, club fitting and lesson, driving range and practice green, pro shop, delicious food, endless fun in the pool, and activities for the whole family. Learn more and become a member today.
Whether it's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go, the team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold, trusted for decades and decades to come.
We've changed our name, but we haven't changed the DNA of who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
This broadcast on the PSP Network brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. Northern Plains has over 25 years of experience as your heating and air experts. As a factory authorized dealer for AeroSeal, there's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Find them online at northern-plains.com. Also, Shields of Minot and Bismarck presents the Player of the Week each week on the PSP Network social media platforms. You can head over there to nominate a player or to vote for this week's Player of the Week. Shields of Minot and Bismarck are proud to support the PSP Network's mission of promoting local athletes. The WDA basketball tournament seeding bracket picture is coming together as the night progresses. Minot High, we said it before, a win and they're the #1 seed. If results hold, that will be the case, but Legacy, they're not out of this game by any means.
Oh, not by any stretch of the imagination. Not when you got a guy like Falcon on your team. And this game's been back and forth in the first half, and I don't expect anything different coming up here in the second.
Minot will start the second half with Conklin, Bedell, Winchesky, Schaefer, and Shell. They're going from right to left on your screen. Thank you for tuning in on the PSP Network tonight. Thank you for your continued support of our mission all season long. We hope to see you on PSPNetwork.tv for that West Region tournament, as well as the rest of our postseason coverage throughout the next couple of weeks, concluding with the audio broadcast of the State Division B Boys Basketball Tournament for the MSU Dome. Back to action here in the Magic City Campus Gymnasium. Sabers with the basketball. This is Torski passing up to the top of the key, and Brody Weigel into Lucas Kupfer. Free throw line extended. Hands off to Grubb. Grubb spinning inside the three-point line. Kick out for Weigel. Catch and shoot off to the right. Rebound by Peyton Shell. Schaefer has to pick up his dribble. Get it back to Eric Winchesky. Kupfer. That zone defense has now been extended well past the three-point line. Gets the steal because of that. Winchesky rejects the shot from the middle of the lane. Magi going back on offense. Bedell pivots, shoots, gets his own rebound. Second chance, missed that one as well. Scoreless start to the second half for both teams.
I don't think Winchesky was too happy with that turnover and decided to come down and block a shot against a much bigger player. That was impressive.
Grubb trying to drive baseline against Winchesky. Winchesky too close, called for the foul.
Got a little handsy there on defense. Was the correct call by the official.
Second personal foul on Eric. First team foul of the half against Minot. Got to get the ball in. They get it to Torski. Hand off to Weigel. Weigel stops, pass it back to Jaron Torski. Pull up by Grubb, just inside the three-point line. Swishes it. Grubb with 4 points. Sabres down 5.
That's going to be the story of the second half. If Legacy can get some more contributions from the supporting cast to help Falcon out and stay in this game, that's going to be the story.
Skip pass to Schaefer, open in the corner. He's going to take it. Doesn't go in. Bedell, offensive rebounds. Every time we say his name, it seems to be followed by offensive rebound. He has more offensive boards than defensive rebounds this season, the only player on the team to do so.
You got to have a guy on your team like that. You love him if you're Coach Winchesky.
Grubb, shot fake, goes with the left. No success. Winchesky on the run to Logan Conklin, backing down Grubb. Shot was missed, now he's limping up the court. Now back to full speed as he catches up to the rest of the defense. Parker Falcon on offense for Bismarck Legacy. Stops at the free throw line. pivots, finds Kupfer. Kupfer spinning in the lane. Out to Torski. He's going to drive. Not going to kick. He's going to take it himself. Left-handed layup, too strong off of the backboard. Shell, Bedell, Conklin work that perfectly.
Great offense. Fake a pass to make a pass. Created the wide open lane. That was beautiful basketball for Minot High.
First points at the second half for the Magicians. They lead 36-29 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Your life is busy. They'll make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota, Minnesota, and Arizona. You can also find them online at bnc.bank. Missed shot by Falcon, and then the rebound chased out of bounds. The last touch by the Sabers. Minot basketball as we got a sub in for Legacy Jonathan Robideau, the 6'6" sophomore forward. Winchesky starts the offense with a pass to his right to Schaefer. Hands off to the middle of the court. Shell back to the near side. Winchesky. Kick out. Peyton Shell. Open three for a second. Got it off in time.
Good patience again there by Minot High. Winchesky drives to the middle of the lane, makes the defense collapse a little bit, finds the open shooter.
Lucas Kupfer going to his left, fading that way. Shot's good.
A little bit of contact on that he finished through. That's a nice little turnaround jump shot for number 15 there.
Minot High leads 39-31. Shell's three blocked by Kupfer. Weigel brings it down, brings it up the court. Robideau to Grubb to Falcon. Kupfer gonna get past Conklin as Logan Conklin went for the steal. Bedell had to slide over and help defense. And he's gonna be called for the foul as Kupfer heads to the Serve Pro free throw line.
Strong take from Kupfer there, securing the ball. He had Minot High defenders all over him.
Kupfer misses the first. With 24/7 emergency service and trained technicians, it's Serve Pro. Second attempt. Heartbreaker there for Kupfer.
Everything but the net there.
Shell to Schaefer to Nelson. Up to Shell once again. Eric Winchesky. Nope. .37 left in the second half. Magi leading by 8, 39-31. Kupfer. Parker Falcon. Falcon from down the street. 17 points for Parker Falcon tonight.
That was impressive. Conklin was up on him, and he was 6-7 feet beyond the three-point line. Heck of a shot.
Defense collapses on Conklin, gets it back out to Eric Winchesky. Winchesky drive the dish to Logan Conklin, who draws the foul. Shot doesn't fall, so Conklin to the Serve Pro free throw line for 2 shots. Kupfer called for his second personal foul. It's the first foul on the Sabres here since the break.
Yeah, it's been a clean first 5 minutes from both teams. Not a lot of fouling, not a lot of turnovers. Both teams kind of settled in here, playing a good brand of basketball.
Conklin makes both free throws. Minot 41, Legacy 34. Micaiah Berryhill to Robideau. Stop the progress, give it over to Lucas Kupfer. He's gonna stop in the lane out to Falcon. Jump shot, get in the air again. Pass it to Weigel. His three missed. Conklin with the rebound. Tried to get it up ahead to Fisher Johnson, but Cutfer hit it while it was in the air, and it travels out of bounds. Magi ball. 12:28 left in the second half. Winchesky to track down the pass from Schaefer. Nelson back out to Grayson Schaefer. Gets it to Conklin in the short corner. Winchesky for three. Hit the rim, almost hit the shot clock, but it fell, and now the official will say that it did hit above the shot clock. No good.
I think they got that right. I mean, Dean's not too happy about thinking the officials were a little influenced on that, but I think it got the shot clock, just barely.
Weigel full head of steam, puts on the brakes. Out to Falcon. Falcon pass faking everywhere, hands off Micaiah Berryhill to Robitaille. Backing down Braden Nelson into the lane. Goes to the left side. Square off the rim, no good. Johnson crosses over, finds Nelson. Difficult pass. Nelson able to catch it. Patience in the post. Scores the 2 points.
Yeah, patience in that whole possession. It looked like Legacy was in a 3-2. It kind of depends on Minot High's set, but really good patience all around.
Cut for easy lane to the basket and finishes with two hands out of nowhere.
Yeah, he kept just going up and up and up.
43-36 lead for Minot High. We've got a Ryan Family Dealerships timeout on the floor called by Jason Horner for Legacy. We'll be back after a 30-second break on the PSP Network.
Your business or your home, across the town or across the country, we know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
Roger Ward Moving and Storage has been proudly helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. Find them online at rogerwardmovingandstorage.com to schedule a move or to find a quote. Magicians basketball after the Legacy timeout. They've got 2 remaining for the last 11 minutes. Conklin's pass tipped out of bounds. Long inbounds pass to Shell. The corner, Braden Nelson. Plays catch with Winchesky now. Skip pass to Shell. In the air to Fisher Johnson. Extra pass to Eric Winchesky. Winchesky with 13 points. His first bucket since the break. Sabers down by double figures. Open Sawyer Grubb in the corner. In and out. He was confident in that shot. Winchesky up to Conklin. Grubb almost had a hand on it. Shell into traffic. Gets it out to Fisher Johnson. Got stuck between the backboard and the rim. So that'll be a jump ball. Will stay with the Magi. We'll get to reset the shot clock. 9:58 to play in the contest. Magi looking for a 15-1 conference record by the end of tonight. And that top seed heading into the West Region Tournament. Also looking to pick up win number 20. Shell misses a three. Offensive rebound, Nelson. Shot fakes a couple of times. Draws the foul. That one's going to go against Parker Falcon.
Braden Nelson showing some really good patience underneath the basket multiple times, using the head fake, the shot fake, clearing some space for him, and getting to the free throw line this time.
Braden Nelson with 9 points, trying to make it 10. He will. Magi lead 48-36 on the VNC Bank scoreboard. Cupper fakes the handoff. Now gives it to Falcon. Falcon picked up his dribble. 8 on the shot clock. Ribadou fouled before the shot. Wincheski's third personal. He'll go to the bench. Logan Conklin returns. Falcon stops at the free throw line, puts up a shot over Conklin. What can you do about that?
Not too much. It was good defense, just better offense.
48-38 lead for Minot. Bedell and Conklin working inside. Conklin now kicks it out to Nelson. Right back into Landon Bedell. His shot was blocked. Gets it again from Johnson. Out to Nelson from downtown. Shell offensive board. A fourth opportunity coming from Minot High. His shot and the rebound hit multiple hands. Legacy able to recover it.
Both of these teams' guards do a really good job at crashing the boards.
Sawyer Grubb into Rubidou. Rubidou, tough shot, lots of contact, gets his own rebound. Out to Torski, but pass was wide and out of bounds. Berryhill checks in for Legacy. Wincheski, after a very quick break, he returned to the court. Grayson Schaefer off the bench for the Magi as well.
Yeah, I think Rubidou just made it a little bit harder than it had to be there. I think he had a shot at the layup, but good defense again by Minot High.
8 minutes left. Planning Team Financial Advisors, Shots Crossroads post-game show coming up next. Have an interview with our Sport Clips MVP of the game, as well as name our jobbers move of the game. Shell with another three. 3 threes, that's all of Peyton Shell's scoring in this game, 9 points. Wide open lane through the middle of the court for Grubb. It closed and he had to get it out to Berryhill. It was hit out of bounds by Minot.
Good active hands again for Minot High, making the passing lane shrink.
Parker Falcon dribbles the basketball with his right hand to his right side. Pull up from mid-range. Off target. Conklin. Strong finish, but it was blocked by Kupfer. Defense is playing well here in the last couple of minutes as Schaefer gives the steal to Bedell. Grayson Schaefer and Berryhill almost another steal. Wincheski with Berryhill out of position takes a shot at the three, and Makai Berryhill called for the foul. First on Berryhill.
Kind of a basketball faux pas there. Never want to follow the three-point shooter. Wincheski's just solid from the line. That's not what Coach Jason Horner wants to see here. Is Minot High's opened up a 14-point lead.
Fifth made free throw of the half by the Magicians. Makes it 52-38. Specializing in fire and water cleanup and restoration, it's Serve Pro, bringing you the Serve Pro free throw line. Other sponsors for this broadcast on the PSP Network include The UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot, open Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 7, and on Saturday from 8:30 to 3. Located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza, it's the UPS store for all your packing and shipping needs. Winchesky goes 2 for 3. Sabers snaps the rebound. Falcon after 14 first half points, 5 through the first 11 minutes of the second half. He's going to get it to Kupfer, 15 on the shot clock. Kupfer spins around, puts up the shot over Grayson Schaefer, gets it to fall, it's 53-40. Winchesky out to Shell. The driving kick. Now Shell hops into the lane and gets the layup to go.
Strong take. You were saying that he's only scored from the three-point line. He must have heard you. Said, I'm getting all the way to the bucket.
Into double figures goes Peyton Shell. He's got 11. Falcon step back 3 over Schaefer. Swish.
It's a big league shot right there. That kid's he's got a bright future, whatever he decides to do.
6'5" junior forward Parker Falcon. He's now over his season average of 21 points per game. The leading scorer in the WDA. When Jesse had to stop. Now Magi pass it around the three-point line. Schaefer hops into the middle of the Legacy zone. Tried to find Beater, went off his hands and out of bounds. A turnover against the Magicians. That'll lead to a substitution. Braden Nelson in for Peyton Shell.
Legacy's done a really good job of getting their hands in those passing lanes, especially on those inside bounce passes. Caused a bunch of turnovers in the first half and just did it again here in the second.
Weigel to his left and Mackay Berryhill. Back to Weigel now on the near side. Rubidoux and the block to the free throw line. Kupfer. Conklin goes flying, and that's enough to draw the charge. Kupfer's third personal.
Kind of a sell job, I think, there by Conklin. I mean, he was squared up to the defender. Conklin's so big and strong, it's hard to believe he would fly like he did. But, yeah, those are tough calls in basketball, the block charge.
14 fouls against Legacy in the second half. 5:10 left on the clock. Peter to Conklin to Schaefer. Shot fake. Thought about driving instead. Will give it to Eric Winchesky. Working on the near side. Beater to Nelson. Nelson from right underneath the hoop. Conklin grabs the offensive rebound away from Falcon. Now he's falling on the ground. Shot attempt. Beater even put up one. Shot clock should not have reset. And it should have expired due to that. So a turnover against Minot High. Hard to believe all 4 shots didn't hit the rim, but that was the case.
Pretty good officiating there from Mr. Perry Olson. I did look up at the shot clock and it reset, but ball never touched the rim.
Berryhill and Winchesky going after the loose ball. Berryhill wins it for Legacy. Falcons' pass goes straight out of bounds. Magician defense has played well lately. After giving up 70 points to Mandan, they allowed their season low 37 to a Century team that averages over 70 points per game in the last time out. 14 second half points was all Century could muster up in their comeback effort that fell short. 59-37, Eric Winchesky with the 2-point bucket.
I don't imagine those practices were very much fun in between those games, but seemed to work whatever they adjusted.
Kupfer will drive out to Rubidoux. Off the rim, missed it. Schaefer with the board, 4 minutes remain. Top of the key, Shell. As the defender fell down, Shell wide open, takes the shot and makes it.
It's another high-level basketball play. Keeping his pivot foot, fading away. Touch.
Rubidoux back down Nelson. Out to three-point land for Brody Weigel. Shot missed. We've got a foul on the rebound attempt. Shell is the one guilty party. Ryan Family Dealership's timeout on the floor called by the Sabers. With specialized training and technology, nobody knows your vehicle better than the certified techs at Ryan Family Dealerships. No matter what kind of vehicle you own, you can trust your repairs to Ryan. Taking a break on the PSP Network, back in 60 for the final 3:25.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of Finland Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Alongside Tony Mueller, I'm Owen Patterson, bringing you the final 3:25 of the regular season for both of these teams, Minot and Legacy on the PSP Network. Magicians with a 59-43 lead on the BNC National Bank scoreboard.
Legacy's got to go right now if they want to stay in this basketball game. Need a bucket, and they need it fast.
Parker Falcon went at Schaefer and then tried it a second time. Was stopped both occasions. Out to Rubadu, long pass, and Jonathan Rubadu rewards Falcon with an assist.
Minot High's not going to be in any hurry here.
Still ahead by 13 are the Magicians. Winchesky got that three to fall.
I spoke too soon. That's Minot High basketball there. Nobody's afraid to put it up if you're open, and they were rewarded for the confidence.
Falcon, talk about confidence. He's shooting from way downtown once again and making them. 5 3-pointers tonight for Parker Falcon. Shell from the middle of the lane and one. Peyton Shell with a huge second half effort. 12 points of his 15 coming here since the break. In for Legacy, that'll be Grubb, Torski, Schumacher, and Davidson Desir. Four personal fouls now against Kupfer. See, he stays in the game though. 3-point play for Shell. And then Shell on the defensive side with a block. Schumacher's shot also blocked. Shell tried to throw it back in off of Schumacher. Conklin picks it up. Winchesky on the fast break. In the air. And one. Magicians taken off. (67-49) lead. It's large enough to start bringing in the subs. Carson Deaver and Cale Workman are the first to come in for the Magi.
Minot High's got to feel pretty good about really the whole second half of this game, especially the last few minutes, of sending this lead, putting the game away. It's a good way to end the season at home, that's for sure.
(68-49) lead for Minot High. Fisher Johnson also in for Winchesky after the made free throw. Here's Desir. Over to Grubb again in the corner. Out to Kupfer, playing with 4 fouls for the final 90 seconds. Second chance for Torski was no good. Magi with the rebound, and that's going to be a turnover as Deaver wasn't across the timeline just yet. Mason Jensen in for the first time. And for Legacy, Kalen Lucas. And also Clayton Seibel Fox. Offworth now in for Minot High as well as we continue to bring in some new players for the last 120. Schumacher to Seibel Fox. Takes the handoff to Lucas. Now near side Jaron Torski. Spins to a right-handed layup. Torski, first points of the half. He's got 6 for the game. 68-51 Minot High. Inside of 60 seconds to play. Johnson to Offworth. Now Jensen and Deaver. Deaver spins. Stops just outside the lane. Torski with the steal. He'll stop his momentum. Give it back to Seibel Fox. Running baseline, catching the pass. Tristan Schumacher. Desir lost the handle. Luckily, Seibel Fox was there to keep him from going out of bounds. Into the corner to Lucas. Kick to Seibel Fox for 3. Clayton Seibel Fox with 3 points at the tail end of this contest. Shot clock off. Magi can hold it for the last 9 seconds. They will be the #1 seed in the West Region Tournament next weekend, finishing the year with a 15-1 record in conference play, 20 wins overall on an impressive regular season. But a new season begins on February 29th for the Magi. We'll have the planning team financial advisors. Shots Crossroads post-game show coming up next on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of Finland Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shots Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a Fuel Tracker card from any of our C-Store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the Fuel Tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shots Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shots Crossroads.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Drop it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
Whether it's getting an education, making priceless memories, learning to play, playing to learn, or simply getting where you need to go, the team at Ackerman Estvold has been behind these projects and countless others, developing critical infrastructure, valuable spaces, and even some good old-fashioned fun. Entrusted with the things you know, but delivering more than you may realize. Ackerman Estvold, trusted for decades and decades to come.
Wondering whether you need wealth management? Wealth management is a multifaceted offering that should provide opportunities for growth and security. At BNC National Bank, we pride ourselves on putting your priorities first and providing practical, objective financial advice. Our team can help you assess your goals and take stock of your assets to determine whether wealth management is right for you. Speak to a member of our team today to learn more.
The Minot High Magicians get a win with Senator John Hoven in attendance, seeing them pick up their 20th win of the season. Final score 68-54 in favor of the Magi. We'll speak with our Sport Clips MVP of the game in just a second. But before we get there, I'll turn it over to my color commentator, Tony Mueller, with the final individual numbers for both sides.
All right, here for Legacy, no surprise, they were led with 25 points from Parker Falcon, 8 from Kupfer, 6 from Jaron Torski, 5 from Jonathan Rubidoux, 4 from Sawyer Grubb, and 3 from Clayton Skibble Fox. Only, I believe, am I correct here, Owen, with only 4 guys in the box score for Minot High?
You are correct.
4 gentlemen got some buckets tonight, I believe, with Eric Winchesky, not Dean, leading the way with 23 points. Logan Conklin with 19. Peyton Shell had a strong second half with 16, and Braden Nelson put in 10 for Minot High in the W.
Well, before our MVP gets here, let's take a look at our Jobbers move of the game. It's got to be that second half effort from Shell and Winchesky. They combined for 26 second half points out of Minot's 34 to pick up the 20th win of the season, 68-54. Would you agree?
Absolutely. Both those guys just kind of stayed under control, made big buckets at the right time, and made the right play consistently throughout the game, and especially the second half.
Well, it's time to meet our Sport Clips MVP of the game from Minot High, Eric Winchesky. Eric, we've been talking to you a lot after these games lately. Great performance once again. Talking about the team's victory today. Just 4 scores, but you guys played some really good team offense in that zone.
Well, I want to give a huge shout out to the seniors. I think they set a great example for us. I mean, on senior night, they couldn't have set a better example, and I think relying on not just one guy allows us to share the wealth, I guess you could say, and get more scores and make it easier on our guys.
Yeah, man. I mean, that second half, you guys really played under control. The first half, there was some turnovers. I'm sure you guys talked about that in at halftime. What were the adjustments you guys made coming out to the half and to limit those turnovers and to kind of settle down a little bit?
I think it was just mainly to slow ourselves down, slow your head down, because, I mean, their zone, I mean, it's a pretty good zone. They're long and they're athletic, and I think it kind of got us messed up. We didn't do what we were supposed to, and at halftime, we kind of talked about slowing ourselves down and doing what we need to.
I know the way you guys operate, it's once one game is done, you're on to the next one right away. And I know with tournament time, probably going to be pressing quite a bit and to get the work done to pick up a region championship. But how long are you going to be able to enjoy 20 regular season wins?
I think a couple days. And then by the start of next week, we got to focus up. Regular season's over. It's a whole new season now.
West Region champs, thoughts on that?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. One game at a time.
Regular season champs. Regular season champs.
I think that's a huge deal. I think that's a huge shout out to our team again. And I'm just so proud of our guys for how we competed all year. We fought against adversity, and I'm just so proud of us.
Well, thank you very much, Eric. Great job today once again, and we will see you in the West Region tournament next weekend.
Thank you very much.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show continues. Whether you're planning for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm and business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit them online at planningteam.com. Planning Team Financial Advisors, helping clients work toward financial freedom. Also, Shots Crossroads is your post-game headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com from their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Team buses are always welcome at Shots Crossroads. Just talk to our Sport Clips MVP of the game, Eric Winchesky. Sport Clips is the home to the MVP haircut experience. Nothing comes close to making you feel like an MVP, quite like the MVP experience at Sport Clips. Check in online with a hairstylist today at sportclips.com. Final thoughts on this one, Tony?
That was fun to be here, man. I walked into the gym as the girls' game was getting over, and basketball this time of year, there's not a better place I'd rather spend a Tuesday night. And if you're Minot High, you're super happy with the game, with the second half, how you finish strong end of the season. You never want to end the season on a loss or on a kind of a sloppy game. Even sometimes wins feel like losses, and I think Minot High made all the right adjustments at halftime, and they can feel good about their season, that's for sure.
Legacy finishes the regular season 10-11. They're a good sub-500 team, I'd have to say.
You know, the more I kind of looked into Legacy before doing this game, you know, they've had a lot of heartbreakers, a lot of really close games that resulted in losses. They have some talent. Obviously, they have Mr. Falcon as a junior. You never know. Once you get into tournament time, you never know what can happen. They have the horses, they have the athletes that something could happen, and they have a good future ahead of them.
Legacy will be the number 6 seed in that West Region tournament, matching up with the Century Patriots, whose result is still unknown against Bismarck High tonight. The Demons will be the 2 seed, Minot High number 1. They will play the winner of the play-in game between Williston and St. Mary's. The final score for the final time tonight for the Magic City Campus Gymnasium. The Magicians finished the season 20-1 with a 68-54 victory over the Legacy Sabers. For Andrew Woodbeck on the camera, Tony Mueller and Lacey Laudenschlager, my color commentators today, I'm Owen Patterson. Thank you for joining us for the final time from Minot High School. This season, we'll see you hopefully in the West Region tournament starting February the 29th. If you don't join us for Division B Region 4 girls basketball action, the state qualifiers or the boys District 8 tournament, that's in between today and then. Well, hope you have a good rest of your week, good weekend, and join us again on Thursday. The West Region tournament, the excitement begins February the 29th. For one final time from Magic City Campus Gymnasium, saying goodbye from all of us at PSP Network. Have a good night, everybody.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FinRun Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shots Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shots Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shots Crossroads.